Welcome to Loose Talk Podcast.
Yeah.
It's the second episode in 2017. Episode 40. What is it?
48.
48.
That's 48.
It's 48.
Let me say when I don't try 47.
Yeah.
It's true now. This is number 48. So when I don't try 47 times, I'm not trying 48.
Yeah, we have a legend in the building.
Oh, shit.
I can't wait to meet this guy.
Some call him E.
Yeah.
Some call him Kills.
Kills me.
But I love to call him Ikechukwu. Ikechukwu in the building.
Is Ikechukwu right now?
This guy.
Ikechukwu in the building.
This guy.
Ikechukwu gonna rock the house.
No. Nah. This guy. You got me. Very few people know that info.
I know.
This guy. Okay, that's what's up.
Man, I'm really, we're really glad to have you here.
Thank you very
We
much.
like having veterans, people who have, huge stories to tell, and people who've impacted in culture, so much to a point where, what they've done so outstanding and can never be, forgotten. So it's really, really good, we're having you here.
Thank you very much for
How do
having
we
me,
start?
man.
How do we
I
go?
feel privileged.
I don't know where to
This
start.
one way
from.
you don't polish the back of my cranium like Banky for the film where I just asked.
Let's start.
Let's start it again. That's what's hot right now. That's what's hot right now.
I like it. Very spontaneous. Nice one.
Shout out to acting in the wedding party.
Thank you
I
very
really
much.
liked it.
Thank you very much.
I actually liked it. Very comical, but still grounded. You didn't push it too much.
And shout out to Ikechukwu though. He has done something we expect our hip hop legends to always
To
do.
evolve.
To evolve.
Like when I first saw him on Giddy Up, I was like, yeah, okay, yeah.
So Giddy Up.
Yeah, so good. I love Giddy Up.
But you know they carry that chick go.
Bro,
You know they carry that chick go. From friend.
But picture, that old picture, I said, this is really Ikechukwu. This is his style.
you know what's funny, man? I wasn't feeling myself when I watched that.
Right.
Yeah, I'll tell you that, man. I was watching myself in Giddy Up and I was just like, I was cringing the whole time,
Yeah.
But it's something that I have to get used to because same thing happened with Bomo Express. Same thing happened with the wages. Same thing happened with the wedding party. Even though it was less, it was much more less than, is that proper grammar? Much more less.
Man,
Tautology.
Where Nigeria it goes.
Okay. But that particular project, Giddy Up, man, as much as I loved it, and it did a lot for me, it was hard to watch.
Wow.
I'd lost a lot of weight there. Remember I was telling you about the weight loss thing? I'd lost a lot of weight there, and half of the shoot itself, I was mostly sick. You get me? So it was just watching myself, just.
I mean, it was a good launch pad for you.
I kept on saying, corny! That guy is corny! Get him off,
The wedding party was good. You
Thank
played
you,
a very, interesting supporting role to Banky. And the movie in general was really good. I enjoyed the movie.
Thank you very much.
Nigerians are enjoying the movie.
I felt blessed to be part of that production.
Yeah, and I like how the movie has also done very well, and everybody's talking about it.
Yeah, you don't stop, man.
What's the feedback though?
Bro, can I read for you? My phone, it doesn't stop, oh.
Wow.
It doesn't stop. The last 4 or 5 messages on Instagram is them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Them talking about it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where I was like, okay, so, and the normal one that I've been getting now is, so I've been trying to see it and it's been sold out everywhere. Where can I see it?
Wow.
Oh, I have finally seen it. It was sold out at the earlier show. I waited for the.
Wow.
I thought it would be. It was built up so but I was like, wow.
Wow.
And people don't stop. It's like I keep on wondering, who is paying for all this promotion? Do you understand? Because there's the promotion that we've paid for, then there is the promotion that comes from word of mouth.
Word of
And
mouth.
that's the biggest form of.
That's the best promo.
That's the
Bro,
best form.
but this
Word of
one is
mouth.
another level because I don't understand this one.
Yeah.
It's like random people just just like, yo, people who don't even go to the movies to watch Nollywood films.
Yo.
You get me? They are going steady. Just, I'm like, wow, person put jazz inside this film.
Everybody can relate to it. That's your Nigerian story.
It's everything we all know.
It's
Nigerian,
Nigerian, exactly,
Family,
everything.
values,
You know,
of course,
weddings, the whole, you know, that's the
And you know, weddings is a heavy Nigerian.
Ah,
It's a big
they
industry.
don't joke with it
Big
now.
industry.
It's huge.
That shit is.
It ain't no joke. There's a wedding every weekend.
Every
In
weekend.
this recession, people are
What is a recession?
As in going hard ourselves.
What is a
They
recession?
must show that, you know, my
Nothing
God-
is not
the God
saying.
I serve is
Oh,
my
no, they
God
touch
of
body.
obsession. Must stunts. I shall be Bella and all that stuff. You know, stunts,
Yeah,
man.
true. Interestingly, you know, your role in that movie is kind of like the opposite of what you've, you know, portrayed in your music life,
Which is.
which is like more comical, more light-hearted, more.
I mean, what have I portrayed in my real life?
It's a bit harder. Like you go
Guys are
hard.
wicked. Now because of when I wear brand, no they come brand. You understand? I they tell you, they say Kiss is a killer. Kiss is always beating people. You have to go and fight bouncers. I've learned all of them now, baby. Is there anymore? Yeah, the other one, Kills beat the band. You put him in the hospital. You remember that one? Kills finished Stone Records. I'm not a bad guy, man.
I know.
course.
I wrote a movie and shot a movie called Bad Guy, but I'm not a bad guy. Trust me.
So let's go back. Let's go way back, right? Let's go way back to this point, to the first album,
Wow.
Son of the Sun.
What do you want to know about that album?
I want to know how you hooked up with Storm. Now we've watched the interviews, you know, we've seen everything.
You want to know the truth?
But I want to know, like, Storm Records is a very interesting story.
Yeah.
And, you know, no matter how they tell the story, you are a very, very important part of that story. And you build up to, you know, whatever.
Happened.
Do you understand the Storm Records? You know, no matter how Storm Records position himself, you know, you're a top striker on that label.
Did they drug what things?
I don't know about that. But I want to know, like, how you hooked up with Obi, you know, Tola, Olisa, to drop this album.
Life is kind of funny because it kind of does. If you pay attention in a lot of aspects of life, things always kind of do like a 360, even if it's in growth. I was speaking to Obi earlier on today, and you know, shout out to Obi Asika and Cabal Music and all that.
Yeah, Cabal Teens.
Cabal Teens, you know. Yeah, for all intents and purposes, that is the new Storm.
Yeah.
It's the new modern day Storm Records with I don't want to call it 2.2, maybe 4.5.
Because even Storm evolved.
Even Storm had 2.0 at one point, yeah.
But if you think about Obi, if you know Obi well, who, you know, even if he feels that much that he has something to prove on more clear road.
Clear Road.
Yeah.
See, I had a chat with Obi last year. Fam, I just kept listening and listening and listening and listening. You know, he's got a lot of stories to tell.
That's another problem with Obi. He's got too many stories to siphon, you know, experience and knowledge from.
Yeah.
Sure you get. So shout out to Obi, man. But yeah, to tell the Storm Records story, I guess I had to tell the story of, you know, a little bit of the story of Ikechukwu.
And the WFA.
Yeah.
WFA was formed in, like, I would say 2000, like right around coming into 2000, going into Y2K.
I was just going into GS3 then.
I mean, when I say form,
Stop making the Ikechukwu look so that. Just stop this.
when I formed it, I was 4.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. So basically, like when I say I formed, that was when I actually signed it up with the, you know, the IRS in the States, WFA. But it was already, you know, pre-existing before that. Uzi came into the country in 99, the beginning of 99, right? Yeah. And him and NATO went up to SUNY Old Westbury. SUNY, S-U-N-Y, that's State University of New York.
Okay.
Upstate Old Westbury. So they were there, and they used to come back into the city to come chill with me, you know, during the weekends or anytime they get a break, whatever. And I would always be in the crib with the SP 808, you know, the Roland SP808 or the D50, you know, keyboard, you know, connected and making beats. My white boy Chris, there was this, okay, I'm jumping.
Let's do this.
So, the Academy, DAAKADEMY, was formed by a collective of Niger guys who, let me just take you like a little bit further back before that. My reputation when I was in America wasn't that of the average Niger guy that keeps himself within Nigerian circles. I wasn't that guy. I wasn't that guy at all. The only Nigerian circle that I had was my immediate family.
Okay.
Everybody else was until these guys. Now, I went to KC. Prior to going to KC, I was in FGC Port Harcourt, but I finished out at KC. And there's a family that's close to my family called the Spiropouloses. And there's 4 boys and 1 girl. And one by one, they started coming to Yankee. And I was the port of call. So you get. So prior to moving to New York, I was living in New Jersey. And the first person that came was Andy, and then Richard, and then Bobby, and then Eugene. Eugene actually didn't meet me. We had already evolved into New York by that time. That was when Eugene now landed. But as we grew together, you know, this one was an academic in engineering. This one was an academic in IT stuff. This one was like a literal academic. You know, I mean, I was just that. I take a little bit, take a little bit, take a little bit, but I'm the crazy one. Eventually we moved to New York. Eugene comes down. His brother David comes down too. Sorry, his cousin David comes down. Then David's younger brother Jason comes, and then my younger brother comes, Uzi. Now, that's the clique. That was the academy. You don't wake up in the academy and not do your push-ups. Nobody's talking to you.
Wow.
If you talk too much, we'll fight.
So it wasn't even
So that you know that
this wasn't based on music, it was based on lifestyle.
The lifestyle. Alpha male, like extreme testosterone, alpha male type shit. Where, can I curse?
Yeah, feel free.
Fuck shit, damn bitch, motherfucker, cocksucker. Alright. Oh God. Alright, we're done. Got it out. So, so we were just like very, very competitive individuals who used to drive each other. If it was about toasting babe, you can't toast babe more than me. If it was about shayo, you can't shayo more than me. If it was about running, I'm faster than you, I'll run further than you. So you get anything, you want to drive, I'm a better driver than you. You want to hold breath, oh yeah, till death do us part. You get me, that kind of shit. That's what we were all about. Oh, you know Pythagoras theorem? I will use it to solve. Do you understand? You get to me? That was how we were. And throw into this, you know, concoction, one white boy from Boston, Massachusetts.
Everything just changes.
Man. So.
Was he Jew?
Well, you know, that's kind of relative when you're talking to white people, you know, because there's some people who are white who are of Jewish or Hebrew descent, but they don't really consider themselves Jews. Yeah, and he's like that kind. You get me? So, he was very, very, very musically inclined. He would produce beats, but he would really like to just collect music and dance. So music that was like, that was his own 125, 130 BPMs. That kind of music. And but he always had a lot of equipment. So he had at that time Mac hadn't put out the what were those colorful iMacs? Were they iMacs? They were iMac, right? Right? Yeah. The ones that had the white and blue, the white and orange. And they hadn't made those ones yet. We were still rocking the Macintosh 8400, right?
Wow.
Yeah. And off of this shit, we made like 3 beats just from being real high one day. Because like it was like this, but it was just me and him in the crib, yawning and gisting, and I'm just going on and on about how I'm just sick and tired, man. Audition, work job. I was a workaholic. I was a worker bee. But I would always try and find little like spaces in between work schedules to chase my exactly. And it was just all to no avail, you know, just standard, you know, the way the business is, you go tire. So sitting down one day, just smoking, and he's like, man, you know, we can make music. If it's about making music, we can make music.
In that zone.
And I'm like, no, man, you don't understand, because this is me. Like, I already have a music story from New Jersey that I haven't yarned yet. You get me? So this is after the fact. So I'm like, yo, I can make beats, but I just need the Trinity, the chord Trinity, man. I don't know how to make beats on any other thing. It's like, come on, man. That time my name was E Killer or Kizzle, you know. So yeah. So he was like, well, he was more like EK. He always called me EK. So he was like, yo, EK, look, man, I'm gonna get this D50 and we're gonna make beats. I'm like, okay. Like joke. I woke up in the morning, the guy, it was a Sunday. I remember this so clearly because Sundays, this guy always goes to Body and Soul to go and dance. It's a dance party from noon till whenever on Sundays.
Wow.
The American version of our own Sunday rendezvous.
But see, the thing about it is that people would go clubbing on Saturday nights and stay out all night. And then you come out of the club like 5 o'clock. If you're going to a club like Exit, there's like 3 floors. When you're inside the club, you don't even know what time it is outside. When you're walking outside, they don't break. You understand?
Yo.
That kind of club.
Wow.
You go to the diner on the corner, you grab a burger and some fries, maybe a milkshake or whatever. You guys chit chat for a little bit, and then you're off to Body and Soul.
Nice. I like that lifestyle.
And they're going to drink water. They're going to drink water because Body and Soul doesn't serve alcohol at all. So most of the people there are either just drinking water and free dancers, or they are on ecstasy. So you get them just. I love you too. Like, that kind of shit. So that was Chris. So him bringing that kind of state of mind into the music, my music started already going left field. Sure you get, because I was at that point I was still hardcore rapper. I was still trying to prove that I'm a harder rapper
What are
than
your
you.
major influences in hip hop?
Busta Rhymes, DMX obviously, Eric B and Rakim, Cool G Rap, Big Daddy Kane.
Wow.
You know,
Those are the classics.
Slick Rick,
Storytelling.
Brand Nubian. You know. Whew. I want to name all those guys I really love before I start naming them. What was his name? Yellow Mellow Man Ace. Do you know who that is?
No.
I have no
Okay.
idea who that is.
Sheesh. Pimp C, Bun B,
Yeah.
Scarface,
Nice.
definitely.
Nice.
Ghetto Boys,
Nice.
NWA, obviously, Ice Cube, that whole racket. You know, Tupac, definitely. Biggie Smalls, definitely. Nas, you know. Redman, 100 Redman. 100
Very
Redman.
animated.
Redman.
All those rappers before 1999, basically.
Do you remember the Far Side?
The Far Side.
Yeah.
She keeps on passing me by. Yeah. Hieroglyphics. Supernatural was a rapper. Tribe Called Quest. You know, the entire Dungeon family, which is Outkast and
Goody Mob.
everybody. Yeah. Fat Joe, believe it or not. When he dropped that his first jam that he had all the way from Piscataway. I lived in the next town. I lived in Edison. Edison is here, Piscataway is here.
Wow.
Yeah, in New Jersey.
Flow, Joe.
You gotta flow, Joe. You gotta let him know, Joe. Yup.
92.
Fuck, this guy. Your brain, eh? Wow. But yeah, I mean, I could go on. There wasn't any one particular person who influenced me, but I'll tell you, the people who had, the one guy that really had the most influence on me, like every time I think about it, every time someone asks me that question, the first thing that pops up to mind is Busta Rhymes. It's Busta Rhymes. For the longest time, I used to rhyme like Busta Rhymes.
Very animated.
Very animated, no hold backs, you know, fast, slow, singy, you know, attitude, all types of different characters. Ike, Ikechukwu, all them, join, including some others, but I just had to pack those guys.
God damn it.
But yeah, man, that's where it came from, man.
So fast forward to you now making music.
Oh, Dougie Fresh. Sorry.
Yeah.
Because I used to be a champion beatboxer.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think before even you being a rapper, I think you're like a very big fan of hip hop.
The
Huge.
golden era. The golden era.
Yeah.
Big fan
I'm a
of
big
hip-hop.
fan of music,
Yeah.
bro. Because when I was a kid, man, like growing up here in Nigeria, my older sisters, like in my family, it was like, okay, you finish primary and secondary, and then you go for uni. Yeah.
Yeah.
And them, they had already gone. So when they come back, they will be bringing vinyl back. And they'll be bringing all these records.
See, that's the best thing that can ever happen to you.
Do you understand? And then on top of that, before that, we grew up in a house where my father had record collections.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
So like, and guess what? Guess what? My father knew that. Well, he's in heaven, so as a yanni now, you know. But back then when we were kids, man, we used to use a lot of those records as frisbees.
Yeah.
We used to stone the record. We didn't know the value of them shits, yo. They had the little ones that were 33.3 RPMs, and then they had the big ones. And we just be throwing them. We'll catch, sometimes we won't catch. Sometimes we'll even throw it just to see how high to go. The thing will scatter. We'll go and pack them, pack sand, cover them in one corner, and then go and bring out more.
What the fuck?
It was when I grew older, like when I used to come back from FGC Port Harcourt, that I took my dad's two what's it called, record players.
Yes.
I put them in my room, put the speakers in my room, everything. Waited for him. We fought the fight, and then he let it stay in my room. And I started bringing the records in. Bro, the music that man fucking had, man. What?
Deep.
Jimi Hendrix,
Woo.
James Brown. If you don't know these guys I'm about to yarn, go and look them up. Herb Albert and the Tijuana Brass Band. Yo, those guys have affected me in ways that I'm even not sure of right now. Because they're like a brass band, but at the same time they're like very Hispanic. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time they're very American. But at the same time they're very, very, very old school. It's like, think about 6 guys with saxophones, 6 guys with trumpets, 6 guys with tubas, 6 guys with piccolos. Just it's like fella self. Shit. It's like fella. You understand? So like all that shit, man. Listening to all that shit. Diana Ross, the Jackson 5, Michael, all that shit, man. It's Al Green. Man, Al Green, man. That's why Tools from Beat FM is always upset with me. Can I mention Beat FM? That's why Tools was always nagging on me. He's like, yo, Kills, you should sing some more. You should sing some more, please. You should sing. I said, my dear, we can sing even when we're 90, 95, but guess what? Can't rap when you're 90.
Nah.
So let's finish with this one.
First.
I also think you should actually have a radio show. I think you're really good with talking and communicating.
Yeah.
God bless you, man. We'll do that one this year.
You know.
And then you can tell them that you told me to do it. And then I did it. Do you understand? No, real shit. 2017, the year of doing shit.
It is, man.
For real.
Let's talk and just do it, you know.
Yep.
Just do it. Just do it. So, okay. Let's speed things up again. Now, you met up with Neto, you met up with Uzi.
How did you meet up in Neto in the first place?
Him and Uzi were friends
Okay.
in school.
Yeah.
We're still going to go to where, you know,
And we started bringing it to.
you and Neto, what you guys did in the industry. I think most times, like,
They don't know.
a lot of rappers,
They don't know.
and even just, you know, artists
I
in
didn't even
Nigeria,
know they're not hungry.
you don't even know the amount of impact you have in the culture.
scene,
Yeah, because they don't cross the fence.
Yes.
Because we are the outside the fence.
True.
You don't get a lot of feedback. If you know how much influence you guys created, not just in Lagos, man. And fuck Lagos. In the whole of Nigeria, the amount of influence that people started dressing like you guys.
Yeah.
People started operating like you guys.
Yeah.
The slangs, everything.
Everything, like the amount of influence, the power
True.
that you guys
The
control.
WFA kind of groups started popping up
fuck it.
everywhere.
It's
Benin, Delta
more
State.
than, it's more than, you know, me even trying to describe it. It's strong.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
So you came to Nigeria, right?
Yeah.
Hooked up with Storm. At this point, you know, Nigerian hip hop was. I mean,
How did that conversation even? How did
I
that
am my own
conversation-
about that point.
How did that even conversation come up? Like you and Storm coming back from
Oh,
America,
okay,
you
yes.
and Storm and everything. Yeah.
You did it, your mind did it. Oria one back. At least that one taught me that one. The thing about Storm Records was the first time I came back to Nigeria, I left in '92. First time I came back was 2004 Christmas.
Wow.
That's culture shock first.
What?
Really? Oh, you not do me anything.
That's
no.
12
I don't
years.
feel like, oh.
12 years.
Wait, 12 years later.
But remember, I said they come from that
But
side.
he was coming from that side, so you
So
didn't
I
know the
expect
change.
it here
You expect-
today,
yeah.
If it's here, no day, and a
12
culture shock for giving No ATM.
That's 12 years.
No cell phone.
What?
No internet.
So you just ran it, like you just left Nigeria for 12 years. You didn't come back.
Yeah, pretty much.
12.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, yeah.
Abacha don't enter, don't die. You don't see.
Babangida was there, left.
Left.
No, I've been
Fucking
there when
die.
Babangida did now. I did now.
But
Yeah.
when you left, when
Then
you
you
stepped
left.
outside,
I left August '92 now, so he's still
Okay,
there
he's still
when I
there.
When did he step off for self?
93 now.
Now for Abacha, now for
I
that.
don't go. I don't
that's-
92. I don't go. I don't.
Yeah.
I left '92, so yeah. As he switched to
So
Abacha,
Abacha show
as you talk
box,
now,
you know the-
yeah. As you talk now.
Okay.
Yep, I never met that motherfucker, and I thank God.
Yeah.
But yo, I heard that guy was not even a Niger guy.
Yeah,
That's
that's
from-
Yeah, that's the new.
from
Is it from Chad?
Is it Chad?
Yeah.
Sorry, that guy.
Almost.
Niger guy.
Yeah, we got them mixed up.
Say
Right
his
now.
heritage is from
I think his mom is from Nigeria, but his dad is.
And then
Chad.
if his
Yeah,
mom is from
Chad.
Nigeria, then he's Nigerian. Let's leave it.
Really?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought
okay.
it was both of them.
No,
and
his
the guy
mom is-
just
his mom is-
penetrated.
his mom was from-
He's taking another L.
taking a minute.
Do you understand?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. So what were we just
Yeah,
talking about?
when you came back in 2012.
Okay, yeah. So 2004 was the first time I came back to Nigeria at Christmas. I was managing my girlfriend at the time in Austria. She was a model. So at that point in my life, it was more like, you know, she had a son that I'd already semi-adopted, so he was already calling me daddy. So it was like, you know, this is my family. What am I doing? I gotta take care of my family. I can't be managing my girlfriend and be doing, and I'm on the road chasing music, because that's what I was pretty much doing. Like I was managing her. She would get a gig in Italy. Let's just say she'll get a gig in Italy, like Sorrento, Italy, for like 2 days to shoot 30,000 euros.
Whoa.
Ikechukwu is just dulling. Do you understand? So I was like, okay, you know, and then the manager is always having issues with a manager, with a mother agency, and all that kind of stuff. I just took over just to be the buffer system, and plus the 10%, of course.
Obviously.
But then, besides that, the thing that was really fucking with me was that every time we traveled, because she would always want me to go, it was that kind of thing. No, let's go. You must come with me. If you don't come with me, I'm not going. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So, and then I'll now go and I'll now be dulling because most of the times they won't want you on set. You get me? So, I would now like try and make do. Like that Korg Trinity I was talking about, I bought one for myself. I was on the road with it. So like anytime we enter any random town, I'll just go through the yellow pages or the white pages or just information, try and find out who's making music, what radio station, just plug. I make a beat for this person, they pay me, they don't pay me, no cool, it's all good. Do a song here, yeah, that's how shit was going.
See how you need to grind?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Guys, listen to this. You have to grind.
If you don't grind, you ain't gonna get shit.
Yeah.
Period. It's not Niger where, see, and let me tell you something about Niger, not to digress too long, but Niger makes as hard and as, you know, fucked and frustrating Niger is beautiful, though, for a lot of people. It's just like when you graduate from a certain level of life, you're looking towards the next level of life, you forget where you're coming from. And Niger does that to you.
Yeah.
Niger will force that on you. Sure you get? Niger will force you to look at your guys and how they are living, even though that's not your way of, that's not your modus operandi. He will still force you to look at them, force you to look at, this one's rocking Timbs, this one's rocking, we're not just talking about this. This one will be wearing Toms, you know what I'm saying? You're rocking Abamid. And you'll be feeling yourself fucked.
Your pressure.
You're like, do you understand? Like, that's why this one will be talking to me anyhow. Because he's wearing Gucci and I'm wearing
So
Abamid.
I call him, you know, pick up your phone.
You feel stab him. One day under the wrong alcohol quantity,
just
you feel stab him.
Yeah.
I tell you, that's Niger. You get. And I just talk and I just recollect some things. Yeah, we will leave that one.
So the whole
but,
checking out, making music.
it was kind of annoying
Yeah.
and frustrating at one point because as a man, as an Igbo man self, how we all supposed to look at ourselves? My woman could they make this kind of big money, me content here. She could they believe in me, and she no even. Sorry, she no even get talent. Do you understand? It didn't pay me. I thought of it in some very, very, fucked up ways. That being one of them, where I was like, I only talent not to just pose, find gear.
Big white girl, this thing.
Nothing. I go sit down one night like this. They make beats. I go wait, man. Everybody go to sleep. Picking everything. Go and tuck him in. Good night. Then come out. I'm making my beats. I don't know. This one will now come out from the room and say, no, I just want to sit here in the midst of the creativity. It's beautiful. Can't they brown nose me anyhow? No. Just a rub that massage my ego. Bro. But anyway, eventually, I couldn't deal with it anymore.
Yeah.
And I was just like, you know what? Something's got to give. Fortunately for me, April. Was it no. It was like September. That was the last time in 2004 that I went back to Yankee. And there was actually a deal that had been on the table for me for quite a bit. And every time I come back to Yankee, it was longing.
Was it the Coach Records deal?
No.
That's free.
One journalist.
No, that's free. Don't worry. We know. Don't worry.
Guy, okay. What more can I say? Why don't I let you guys tell the stories? What? This guy just took me. Wow. You know what's funny?
Oh.
If you didn't mention that, I would have probably never thought about it through this entire conversation.
Yeah.
You know? But no, it was MCA Universal.
Wow.
And I had already worked for them out of depression of trying to get signed to them and it not working, and then my guy having one plug in the marketing department, marketing promo.
Start from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check it.
Yeah.
So it was cool for a bit. Worked for them for about like a year and change. I learned a lot. That's what I got from them. I didn't get no deal from them, but I learned a lot. And the deal was still pending through the A&R, director A&Rs. What they used to run this scam back then. So you will be signed to Sony as the head of A&R. You will be signed to Island Def.
Yeah.
You will be signed to Massenburg Music. Yeah. You guys are all friends, right?
Yeah.
When they fire you jomo out of your own. You will now be there. You come out the next year. Are you getting me? That was their gamut. For some reason, it just used to work like that. Pooh Bear was at Island Def for 4 years straight. We used to deal with Pooh Bear trying to get records for Nuchireo off the ground. Nothing. Next thing we hear, the Pooh Bear is fired, and we're like, praise the Lord. Then who takes Pooh Bear's spot? Jimmy I. Fuck, Jimmy I used to be at fucking MCA. Nah. Guess who's at MCA right now?
Pooh Bear. What the hell?
So, but I mean, like at the end of the day, I learned a lot from them. And when I now came back and looked on that deal, and it was bullshit. Nothing was popping. Nothing was popping. I mean, when I say nothing was popping, nothing was popping. They haven't yanned any kind of money. There's no paperwork done. Nothing is popping. So, as far as me, I am concerned, as a sharp guy, they're not feeling kills. So, what are my options at this point? Coming from the frustration of Europe. Remember, I was coming, and that was kind of like my silver lining. So, you get nothing. Okay. As I'm chilling, I turn on. That time, they had just launched MTV2. Because on not DSTV, sorry, on Time Warner, the equivalent of DSTV over there, they had MTV, but then now they had MTV2, and MTV2 was channel 128. I was not watching MTV2. They had this international explosion that they were doing. Lo and behold, who the fuck did I see? I say this shit to him all the time, so that he knows how pivotal and how instrumental he was in my movement. One guy like this, very skinny, like man, looked like me self. Funnily, at that point in time, when black on black, my favorite color. Do you understand? Bald head, with small goatee like this. I said, and then they now wrote across the screen, biggest artist from Africa.
Wow.
And then they wrote in the corner, Two-Face Idibia. Wait. Two-Face Idibia, Nigeria. I raised the volume, man, and it was like class. I was like,
What the fuck is up?
can you hear waiting this guy the yarn self?
Yeah.
Well, we can do this one now. Eh? And he's on fucking MTV?
Yeah.
Going back home, nigga.
Are you getting me?
me?
I buzz Neto straight.
Yeah.
Neto wait on the yarn and say, his cousin or his uncle or whoever the fuck that guy was in Nigeria, he's liking our mixtape. I buzz Neto, I was like, come, guy. Be like, say,
That your uncle.
we'll go check this Niger thing. Guy was like, man, I don't know, man. You know, I got a job right now. You know what I'm saying? Mom's just got, mom's going through the whole thing with the aviation shit. I'm here, man. I was like, nigga. Okay. You don't want to go?
Shit.
Me.
You go B.
I didn't go. So, and that was my visit. And he hadn't, like, the few years before that were very funny for us because we used to see all the time. But now that I've been running around Europe, just keeping a crib in New York, they don't really see me. You gotta hear from me once in a while. Internet, MSN, Messenger, all those things. You understand? Yeah. Yahoo Messenger too. So I dipped back to Austria, Vienna, which is where I was living at the time. And as the year counts down, I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. Let me go see what's popping in Nigeria. Mom has been saying I won't come back home since I've been. Let's go. So I went. I called my pops and I told him I was coming. He was excited. But it was like the first time I had called my father in about maybe like 8 years.
Wow.
Yo.
I'm going to call him now.
I know that feeling.
You know that now. Call for what? What are you calling for? So that he will tell you what you are not doing right.
I
Do you understand?
know that, is that father's son feeling?
Yeah. I say,
What are you doing exactly?
I'm Ike Junior.
Follow my pops talk, but if anytime we just
Yeah.
I
The
don't
man
know.
don't want to hear what. Even though he would tell you, may his soul rest in peace. Even though he would have told you that, I never told my son that he had to be a doctor. I never said he should follow my footsteps.
He probably did.
The hints will be there.
The hint, yak papa's yanning. Do you understand? So, I mean, I never called. I called initially in those initial stages in 1992. Yeah. But after, I no call and pass 92. He began write letter now. My posse write letter tire. I dey write back every once in a while.
Yeah.
But then when his letters now started coming accompanied with letters from my uncles or my cousins, talking about the letter I know they pass. Hey bro, it's Chukwudi. We're missing you. Please let me get Levi's 501. Let me get Timber. Do you understand? So, that one on top. I don't want to talk to Popsy. Then on top, you now come they bring letter from our cousins. Make you know be say Popsy hear from me, cousin no hear from me. So mom wanna join, all join. Nobody here. For real. Yeah. Momsy would come and visit and be like, why don't you call your father? Your father wants to hear from you. I say, hey mommy, do you hear from me? Do you hear from me? It's when we see now, when we see you say, Ikechukwu, you can't be like that. You can't. Anyway. So I call Popsy, I tell him I'm going down. You have to keep reminding me when I'm digressing.
Yeah,
no problem.
So I call Popsy. I go down. I come to Niger. He's not even this time. Like I grew up in Ikoyi, right? But then towards the end of, Popsy ran for governor in Imo State after I graduated from KC. Yeah. So I was kind of like his PA through that period. He won, then he lost, and then it was like, what are we doing? Because he used all his own money. Yeah. No lobbying, no nothing. So now it's like nothing. So me and I had to now figure out how I was going to move. But when I came back to Nigeria, that time were living on our properties in Mafuluku, near the airport.
Okay.
And he wasn't even around. He was in the village. Shega, because Momsi was no, Momsi was here. Yeah, Momsi was here. The two of them were in the village. So as I now landed Lagos, I was in Lagos for 10 days, and I spent...
How was it like, just getting in Lagos?
It was weird because, bro, like that culture shock that you're talking about, it didn't happen, but it was still weird. Because I came back to the house that I left from, and it was still exactly the way it was.
The smell, the feel,
Everything. As I opened my bedroom, my bed still day like say person never sleep from since I left.
Wow.
With the same sheets,
Wow.
the same bed, the same pillowcase, everything.
That feeling.
Bro, it was weird. It was very weird for me. I can't even lie. And then the next day, one of my uncles came early in the morning. We entered road. We drove to my village.
Yeah.
You know, that one on its own was just a very, very funny trip because as we were going, I was just reminiscing because remember I said I went to FGC Port Harcourt.
Yeah.
And when I used to go, there was always road trips.
Yeah.
So you get. Now I get to the village, Popsy is there. Popsy is upset with me because I haven't graduated university. I've just been lollygagging in America. What are you doing? My son, Ike Jr., look at everybody in this village. Do you know what I've done here? They are all waiting to see what you will do. I'm like, no stop. You know, stop. We enter me. The man enter me. Be like, say, you don't need wait.
You don't need wait.
Don't need wait. Now I don't carry my own self. Go enter inside these zones.
Yeah.
The guy enter me. The guy enter me well. So by now, Yandy, by now told him, look, man, I've been in America and I haven't really been lollygagging, so to speak. That this, I've been working, I've been acquiring all kinds of random knowledge. You go laugh, and even when I did talk, I'm again, But when I am finished, and I tell him, I say, now this music what I want to do. The guy looked me like, say, so you're telling me.
After all
This
this,
Till I say you did there.
compatible, I get it.
I yarned it. He yarned it too. He said,
Where
it's
you from?
music.
Where are you from?
Imo
Okay.
State. Guy said. And my mom was already in the corner because she had been doing this one.
Doesn't know.
Because they don't take the conversation, it's too long.
Yeah.
So the guy now said, where is the music, Seth?
Oh my God.
Where's the music?
That's what he said. Where's the music? Or more quickly.
It's a show, man.
This man.
At the end of the day,
Yeah.
Headphones.
Where's the music? Yeah.
One of those headphones where most of the thing are just foam.
Yeah.
The guy was just there. Is that how they do face?
Yeah.
I swear. I dey tell you, he catch himself, the beat, he can't slap your own leg.
Why are you moving to the bits?
The guy now do like this. You have spoken very eloquently.
like an African magic movie. Like that.
I will not lie to you. There are a lot of people that I have met in my life that have gone to school. I cannot speak as good as you have spoken today. I was weak. I can't even lie to you. I'm even tearing up as I'm thinking about it right now. But it's like, as I said that, I said, so I mean, if school is not on your agenda and you know what you want, you know where you're going, you're from my blood, so I expect you to succeed. But one thing, it needs bass.
Shit, I'm married.
Oh, gee!
I look at the nigga like,
Yes.
live.
They know,
Live,
they know.
bro. I was weak.
It needs space.
Took the base inside.
I was fucking weak, man. I was just like, so I now gave him, okay. Any other thing you have, do you have any more
What's that
input?
bass, man?
So yeah, when you guys are recording you recording on mono or are you recording on stereo?
Stereo. Shit.
Look at that.
Let's say my pikin won't record music now.
You go-
Tell her,
Yeah.
oh, see, that 808.
Do you understand? They not come. They not come. For real. So that was, I mean, that's what it was. Like, after I got that semi, because it was really just like a semi-approval. That's the kind of approval that he says, okay, cool, it's cool now, but let us see.
Let
Yeah.
us see
Yeah.
what's going to happen.
Exactly. So, like I said, I was only in town for like 10 days. I spent like 4 of them in the village. I came back to Lagos, ran around trying to relink with some of my friends, and finally I was back in Austria. But then, this was now 2005. And April 2005, one of my sisters got married. Went to her wedding, and I made this dumbass statement speech shit where I said, hopefully, by this time next year, this will be me and my baby.
Put yourself on the spot.
Like a dumb baby, like a mugu. Everybody stand clap.
So, oh, finally.
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 I didn't know. I really didn't know. But as I now yarn down one, after the wedding, everybody yarned me. Then I now knew.
Don't fuck up.
Yeah.
So they don't put calendar.
It was at this moment.
You fucked up.
So basically, I was like, okay, now, nigga, now you thought you had to feed. Now you really need to feed these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? You got kids. You got mouths to feed now, I was like, okay. I never born no, but I don't have adopting kids. So I got kids. Uzi don't land. I got kids. Neto D. I got kids. That's how I was thinking. Because at this point, WFA is already, and they're all looking at me like, where we going, bro?
Yeah.
You know? So I just need to look, guy. You guys to make this move. And fortunately for me, at that point in time, the nigga was all for it. I think at that point his mom was no more aviation minister. And she was going through a tough time. So he just wanted to come back to Nigeria. So I was like, okay, let's go. And I came. Went to meet Obi Asika. The first day I sat down with Obi, Obi do me smell. Do me serious smell. Because I sat down and was like, yeah, I heard your stuff. Okay. We could do a few things out here, I just want to make sure that I have that, commitment from you that you're out here, you're not going to be, doing this whole back
and forth.
I told him, bro, I can't give you no commitment, man. This is how I get done, you know what I'm saying? If I got to go, I got to go. If I got to go, I got to go. You know what I mean?
At all.
No, but deep down, he was feeling it. Deep down, he was feeling the shit. So it's like, okay, well, NATO can run, the gamut on you. I was like, NATO gonna run it?
What?
How my little man gonna run it? What? And what's he talking? I was like, fuck, man. So that means I gotta stay out here. I was like, we'll do another meeting now. I was like, but what kind of funds are we talking about? I'm like, what kind of mechanical royalties are we talking about if we actually partner up? And the guy now, he's here now. Okay,
Mechanical royalty.
this guy just said mechanical royalties. What kind of artist is this? Said, yeah, you know what? Let's just meet up at my house tomorrow. I didn't know what he had planned for the tomorrow. Now I landed tomorrow.
Yeah.
You've been to that Obi's house, former house in Ikoyi?
No.
Okay, he had a den in the back. Like, he converted his whole boys' quarter to his playroom.
Wow.
Yeah. So now I walk inside there and I'll sit down. I'm now oppressed by his big screen TV. He used to DJ and all that. So he has his DJ set up in the back and all that. Mad records, as in shelves and shelves and shelves of records and CDs. I was like, this nigga knows his shit. Oh, fuck, okay. And the guy now walks in with a bunch of people behind him. Can I call their names?
Yeah, please do.
Please go ahead.
Please. That's all I hear.
Don Jazzy,
Hey.
The Banj,
Hey.
Wandiko,
Oh.
Dr. Sid.
What
Hey,
is that?
switch. Yes, now.
What?
Then he can't use me, booga them.
That girl.
Because them, they came to sign. They'll tell you the story for free now.
1 million.
Guys, now.
1 million naira.
Yeah.
We saw
For
it
1 million
in,
naira.
we saw it
Yeah.
in,
Yeah,
we saw
yeah.
it in, my P video.
You know, yeah. You know my
They
P video. They were
were
literally
you were looking like
They were
that.
literally there.
Yeah.
They were literally there. True.
Bro.
But,
Yeah.
literally the one
Lobby, hanging around. Yeah.
So basically, he was like pitching us against each other with us knowing it. Sure you guys. Cause me, I'm sizing these niggas up like straight up because I'm New York. I'm like, oh, so this is my competition.
yeah.
These niggas rap. Do these niggas rap? You know? I'm looking at NATO like, fuck these niggas. These niggas rap. All right. So Obi goes out, you drinks? Yeah, Johnny Walker? You guys smoke? Igbo? All right, okay. So as he said Igbo, me and my air twin, I was like, you're a good nigga, yo. I'll take that. Jiban's just like, yeah. So I was like, that was like,
Ikechukwu, yeah.
we would just go corner.
Go to a bond.
And then they smoked the
The
boy.
most peaceful niggas on earth.
Obi just
Weed.
Obi's a bastard. Because remember I said it to
Activity.
the guy just
Activity.
this guy, you're too mad. Like me and this guy did for corner the twos. Obi just went to the 1 and 2s.
drop beats. Your father.
You know what beat he dropped? Quiet Storm up deep.
Oh, shit.
And I just heard the beat. Motherfucker wanna kill me. Smoking on his cook kush. Niggas a push. Because yeah, nigga.
That one that they like to carry last. That ball.
Nah,
That ball
man.
that they carry
That
last.
was- yo.
That ball, no matter how you want to do amo.
To be honest, man.
Yeah.
To be honest now, because everybody else for the room just peg. I just think they.
That
What
what is it?
stuff you guys did in the UK, Been Through the Storm.
Oh my god.
The band was the only non-rapper that
The band.
The man don't agree.
You know he didn't want to do it. You know he didn't want to do it.
The man don't agree.
And he didn't want to do it because of LD. He
Uh,
didn't want to do it because of LD because LD had done his own part. Me, I hadn't done anything. LD had done his own part on the shit. So
fire.
when he did his own part, he now panicked guys. So they now panicked. You know, panicked. Like, more. We think guys gonna call this one now. Relax now. Obi. Every time Obi want make person do something. I beg you, not be this one where they do job. Which one be mixtape? What do you mean mixtape? I beg you, Joe. Jazzy, move down. Jazzy don't talk. Jazzy say we no do am. Whereas Obi had put us in this one that you're talking about.
Yeah,
Obi had put us in one temporary rental on Old Marylebone. That's how you say it? Marylebone, right? Marylebone. Yeah. They put us in one temporary house there, and it was all of us. It was me, NATO, Jazzy, Darkball, LD.
Is that mixtape? Because Obi says,
I still got it.
you got it, please.
I got
I'll be
it.
begging Obi
I got
Obi has
the
been
digital
teasing me.
copy.
Obi has been teasing me. He said
Obi might not have a copy. No, Obi has a copy.
Obi has.
Obi has a copy. Don't fall
they
down.
recorded a mixtape.
It's content now. When you're dealing with content, you have to know who you're talking to. Before that guy release content for you, you must monetize.
So that I did the mistake at that time.
That's
yeah.
the only song they drop for us to listen to.
He killed it now. He killed it. He didn't want to do it now, so we now took a walk. Sorry.
No. I have to go back to.
Yeah. Don't forget that one. I'm just talking about the Marylebone. We now took
Okay.
a walk around the block.
Yeah.
Took a walk around the block, smoked a little, came back. Nigga was like,
Let's do this.
one this, what's this, one thing, two things, mix this, mix that. Oh. That time, the bar just say, oh, everybody go fly.
Everybody go fly. Oh, God damn it.
But that's how that one happened, yo.
Yeah.
What were we supposed to go back to just now?
Yeah.
In
For the house. For
the house.
Yeah, for the house
Obi
now.
Asika house. Yeah.
So yeah, we're bossing, it's like, and he goes, yeah, that's my new rapper, just signed her from New York City.
Those are the tensions. Hey,
Oh,
The jazz and the band go tension.
they go talk about
Bro, that's exactly what happened.
Yes.
It's like he made the band for a brief moment, become my enemy right there. After me and him are just gelled on a very natural P.
Yeah.
So you get, so it's like, So the rapper you want sign, Abi?
From New York.
No problem, we'll go see you tomorrow.
What?
Wow.
He left.
Before come. What
Because
else
they
did
were
it take
looking for a deal.
Yeah.
And now you're trying to tell us that not only have you given our deal away,
To the rapper.
but you gave it to a rapper?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
So, sorry, cursing.
Wow.
Oh, he said
Sorry
not
to
curse.
who?
Pussy bitch. Ass cunt. Sorry, I just had
Just have to get out of here.
Nah, it's desensitizing, you know. I like how you get down. I like how you get down. So yeah, that's how that happened. And it's funny because till today there still wasn't a signed contract between Ikechukwu and Storm Records.
Yo.
You didn't know that one.
Yo.
You can't do that one.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I mean, there was a contract put on the table, but
Yeah.
I didn't sign it. I wanted changes to it because the original conversation was about a joint venture, not me signing as an artist to Storm Records, because I already had WFA. You know,
Yeah.
so why would I have that and come and sign as an artist to Storm Records? Where does that? Let's even think about that. Where does that leave Nitosi and Uzi Kwendu?
Uzi.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it just wasn't a P. So they had to go and bring that one back. But we continued work. They moved. They go in good faith.
Together.
Yeah.
So second contract came back again later, but it was the exact same thing as the first one. So
Better to see you later. Okay.
This time now, you know.
but let's just get it straight.
Yeah.
Like it was the love was extreme. It was like
You saw it now.
it was
You saw it.
yeah, it was
It's
real.
That is not
Yeah,
something-
so
That's
there wasn't.
nice.
We didn't need paper.
Yeah.
You understand? At that point,
Bro,
there was a
we
lot of
saw
trust.
it. We saw it. When we saw Ikechukwu, we saw Stone, we saw WFA.
That was another
like,
thing that used to fuck with me, man.
WFA was like deep sets.
Yeah.
That was another thing that used to
But
fuck
like a
with me.
cooler version of
Serious.
deep set.
At one point, people used to tell me that Nami gets Stone Records. I was like, forget that one. They will kidnap you for that one. For real, and I was like, no. Obi right there. That's him. Obi. That's him.
Because you were like,
The flagship artist, basically.
do you understand?
I was not, oh.
What was Darius?
That's how
It's the
we
same
saw
way.
Was
It's the
that
same way.
before you?
Yes, now. So it's the same way that I played this Shola role where I was not the best man, though. But I now ended up as the best man. It's the exact same thing. I did tell you
It's
because
not fair that, when Ikechukwu came, they got his face to be
Yeah, true.
True.
it was perfect for him. I didn't know that he was already going to Quanta with Dari.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So there were already issues there.
issues
Like
there.
there were misunderstandings
That is-
between them.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when I now came into the scene, it wasn't long before Dari ghosted.
Yeah.
And if you remember, Dari ghosted immediately after he released his
His
first
first
album.
album. To you.
Yeah.
Me to
Just
you.
moved, just moved straight
Do
up.
you remember that jam?
I know Rugged Man was meant to be on Fuji, right?
Oh my
But couldn't
Yeah.
make
God.
the video
This
shoot.
guy, this guy.
So you eventually made the, and you had to write your verse
I
on the
had
spot.
just come
True
back
or
from
not?
Yankee. Very, very, very true. I had just come back.
So that verse was just on the spot.
On the
My
spot.
guy, it wasn't even. It was worse than on the spot too.
What?
It was worse than on the spot
the
too. This guy came to pick. I was so excited and elated to be in Dari's video.
Yeah.
Because for me, this is the first time anyone is going to get to see me or even have a clue that I exist.
I watched
So you
that
get.
shit, I was like,
What the fuck is
I mean, and Dari, we've already
bonded.
that?
smoking, playing basketball, Yankee, my nigga. You understand? Dari was my guy before Dakpo was my guy. Live. That one, I'll tell you that one for free. So you get. But this nigga came to pick me up, rolling, and I'm just, as a Yankee boy, I'm being quiet, but I'm just paying attention to the phone calls he's going through. Calling Obi, talking about this nigga is not picking up, this nigga is not picking up. I guess Obi is telling him, keep calling, be humble, all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
So he keeps calling. By the time we now get to Veritas on Habib Macaulay in Yaba, in the parking lot, I ain't where Rugged Man give her to him.
So I know they come for that.
Channel is show.
You know even talk that one. The first thing when he say now, who are you?
Oh, God.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Forgot to, sorry. Okay. Hey, you want to do that one today? It's not part of my schedule. You know what? Call me back.
And this is rugged.
Is this 05 or
No, this is 06. This is 06. This is 06. 06. Yeah.
That's rugged
That's rugged
That's
speak.
peak of rugged.
I will tell you another story
After
about.
that, rugged is
I will
the
tell you
peak of
another
rugged.
story about rugged. Make sure you remind me.
I
Make sure
also
you
want
remind
to
me.
know where
Doing
you
Big
fell.
Brother, Big Brother
I
Nigeria.
also want to know where you fell
Big Brother Nigeria was 05.
No,
that was 06.
06.
06.
You came to learn now. You,
Yeah.
Jasmine,
Yes, now.
Sasha.
Yes,
I was
now.
there.
You know
Jesus
now.
I was there.
We ran town. No.
So-
I mean, as in, we ran around town.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Rugged now does that to him. I don't even know who Rugged is.
Yeah,
He
this
hasn't
guy-
even said Rugged or anything. I just know that someone just played this
fucked
nigga
up,
out.
yeah.
Yeah. So, but me, I'm still, let's be going to this video, Sha. It's when we got upstairs, when DJ T now came, yeah, DJ T now came out and was like talking to him in front of me. He didn't know who I was. He introduced me. It was just like, so, where Rugged now? Oh, my man, bless the guy won't call more. Eh? No come. What's the meaning of that? My video?
DJ T.
Do you remember DJ T that time?
Soldier.
That's not only me that guy feel. I swear. So he just sigh. Turn around, go back inside the hall. Because you know that Veritas, they have recording studio and in the back they have this big hall. That's where they were shooting the video. I saw Shank's video there too. Julie. Yeah. So me, I'm just sitting in the corner minding my own fucking business, and when they're ready for me, they'll bring me. It's just to show in the video.
Do 30 seconds.
Take
At
your
one
camera and go
point,
home.
I even put headphones. Anytime we Dari walk inside room, I was like,
Alpha.
I don't even talk am, I go just remove.
What's it there happen?
Anything, you know, talk to me. Okay.
Just continue.
Nah, how Dari just come sit down in front of me. I look the nigga. I just look at him. The day very expressive with his emotions, like.
So you just ask, what's up?
What's up?
Happening?
You know that.
Not when you jump first.
Yeah.
My guy, how far? Yo, this guy just fucked me in the ass, man. I'm like, who's this guy, yo? Who's this guy? It's like the rapper that's on this shit, man. The guy just is not coming for the video. I was like, I didn't even know what to tell himself. I was just like, wow. Damn, yo. My bad, you know, shit.
It happens.
So what you gonna do? Man, I gotta call Obi.
Yeah, that's what
He calls Obi in front of me. And he yarns all this thing to Obi. You know what Obi said to him?
No.
Hold on a second. That nigga's not coming? He's really not coming? You sure? You don't want to call him again? You got Kills right there with you. Tell Kills to get in the studio, man. He does this shit for fun.
What?
That's exactly what he
That
told me.
verse?
So Dari just goes to me like, yo, do you think you can like write like 16 right now? I was like, what you mean? He's like, do you think you can write like 16 right now for like for this song? I was like, you want me to get on the song? For real?
For real?
I was like, nigga, I got your 16 already.
Already, man.
He's like, what? I was like, listen, this studio works, right? He's like, yeah, they interviewed. I was like, let's go. They uploaded the beat. I've not heard the vocals yet. All I'm hearing is the beats now. I'm like, eh?
And that beat is mad.
What?
That beat is
Who did that?
stupid.
What?
Who did that beat?
I think it's Cobams.
No. It's not
That's not Cobams.
That beat was mad. That beat was mad.
Whoever it is.
I think it might have been Cobams.
I thought it's Cobams now.
It's Cobams.
It might have been
Was in the
Cobams.
video.
Was it? Yeah, it was Cobams. It was
What was
Cobams.
the
It was
video?
Cobams. It was
What was
Cobams.
the
It was
video
Cobams.
too? True.
It was Cobams. It was Cobams.
What?
Yeah, and if you listen now, go back and listen to that song. Listen to my flow on that song. Tell me which rapper that shit sounds like. Do you understand?
Needed that
You
kind
know that
of...
far,
Yeah,
that
that is
flow.
close.
Yeah.
That beat was.
I might have looked like DMX in the video because every time people point that shit out to me, it's like, fucking hell, man. Yeah. But the flow.
If that face in the
What's Clarence
camera.
on that set?
Yeah, clients.
Yo, guess what?
Clarence shot that shit.
The video says DJ T.
Client struck.
Nah,
It's not
what?
client.
They were
Because
called-
the
No,
face,
They were called the
everything.
alliance. They were
see.
called the alliance back then.
They were called the Alliance.
Clients,
Oh, really?
DJT, yes. They now
Yeah,
fought.
yeah.
Oliver,
They now
I
fought.
think
Oliver,
Unlimited,
Victor,
or Ajay, one of them.
not
and
fought
Ike.
after-
Ike,
Who
what
else
was his name?
did
Egbuna.
They fought after
Yeah.
the Moise video.
Which one?
Oh, that
No,
was
they fought before that too. They fought before
Oh,
that.
they fought before
What
that.
does they call clients Prince of Darkness?
Prince of Darkness.
Wait,
because
they were
that-
Was it Pere? What are you talking about, Pere? No,
before
before
Pere.
Pere.
No, Rock Your Body.
But the Rock Your Body is where
Rock
they
Your
fought.
Body,
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what
I
that
never
video is
knew
that
this
dark.
one.
They now blame clients.
they now
Yeah.
blame
Clients was
clients.
that the four guys for a nonsense.
Because they said he had.
But that video was dope though.
It
Yeah,
was
it
dope.
was
That was the one that he did like he did.
We did
The
jump
whole
it- we
mannequin challenge. Yeah. That's the first mannequin
did jump
challenge.
editing that time. We did jump editing.
What do we know back
That
then?
time now Matrix.
Okay, your version with Diary, because when we now got the album, from
So you even knew the original version?
it's on the album.
It's on the album now.
Up
It's a
until
bonus
today,
track, it's on
I
the-
don't know what it sounds like.
Really?
Your
Yeah.
version is actually better than Rocketman's version.
I
Ah.
don't know. It's what.
Face and I'll
It's,
tell you,
no,
man,
the one that got
Ah.
popular. The one that got
Hey,
popular
I'm
was
happy
with
you reminded me
Ikechukwu,
about
so-
Rocketman. The one you.
The one that got popular because of the
Okay,
video.
yeah, because of the video.
So-
Yeah.
Nobody really paid
Dennis
attention
was in
to
that video. I just saw the video in my head.
Nobody
just now.
really paid
If
attention to
you
that
had
one.
the album, you will actually hear the Rocketman version. Yeah, it's one of the tracks, like a bonus track.
I heard it. I heard it. I saw it on this one.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So tell us about Rocket.
Rocket, Rocket is a cool nigga
Later.
after the fact.
Yeah.
Because initially, I mean, I guess it happens with everybody somehow, some way, or
Hip
some
hop,
kind of
That's
Yeah.
hot.
yeah.
Especially that
Hot
you know,
at that
especially that hot
point,
at that point.
But I put that nigga on fire. I put that nigga on it. You remember those days of the vote?
Yeah.
The
Oh,
vote, yeah. So when we
Never heard
when we
of
do Big Brother,
I never heard
no,
anything
they
like
don't.
that. Like,
The
what's
packaging
what's
is
the
even
vote?
different because if you remember back then, Big Brother, as the eliminated party is coming out,
There's a party.
we they throw party for the
There's a
person.
party.
Straight up.
There's
Big Brother
there's
Nigeria,
a,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a
there's a
party every-
slew.
Yes.
There's a
Yeah.
slew of media runs up until the party.
For
They
the
call-
contestants, right?
Yes,
They
now.
go to different
We
houses.
they gather the content
Yeah,
from
AM
the coming out of the house,
True.
back to the hotel, to the
True,
family,
true.
to
It's a
the
huge
radio, to
And
this,
it
to
was
that,
storm-
to
it
the
was
party.
storm
Now
that was
storm
happening.
now.
So you
Wow.
guys,
Yes, now.
they just they plug
Me
in.
dey inside the
it was a
production
huge
cell.
deal. It
You
was a
understand?
huge deal.
Yes,
Yeah,
now.
Yeah.
So that day, Rugged Man was supposed to perform. He was one of the artists that was going to perform. Remember, we had Jerry. So Eviction, Rugged Man was performing, and I was one of the production assistants. So you get. And that time, my blood just dey hot. I don't tackle mode 9.
Modo.
Yes.
You and Monai went at it.
Modi, my guy. Trust me, I'll tell you that story. And I tackle mode 9. I already tackled mode 9. I already dealt with, and I didn't like it, to be honest. I dealt with that clique of boys that were, if you remember, there was an underground clique of rappers.
Yes.
Terry,
Oh,
Overdose,
Ferocious.
Ferocious, 6 foot. So
Yeah.
six,
Yeah.
was it 6 foot or 6 foot plus?
6
6
foot
foot plus.
There are two different guys, Abi?
No, the
No,
same
same guy.
guy.
Swag truth. Basically swag truth.
It's
guys.
swag.
Okay,
I love this. This is hip hop.
And
I was
You know?
to back to what you said.
No, I'm going there.
And let me not lie, I didn't feel any one of those niggas. No, I'm being honest,
fuck, tell your
and I will
story.
explain
Yeah,
why.
yeah,
And I will
yeah.
explain why. I'll explain why. A lot of times my mouth gets me in trouble.
Yeah, of
You
course.
understand?
Oh
Rapper,
wow,
no,
how
no.
can you say that?
No,
but yeah, you
I'm
see,
not
you
saying
see,
that.
you
We
see,
don't,
we don't.
different.
We
Yeah,
don't.
your
When
opinion.
he- when he said it in the group,
Coca-Cola,
he said,
Pepsi,
me too.
You know what I'm saying? Kidney, Shaki.
No, me, I like it.
You
I like
Chance the
kidney
Rapper.
too. I
You
like
like who?
Shaki too. You know what I'm saying? But you understand? They see that now that
Overrated.
kidney would be our
I love
Kanye.
it.
What's that?
The Fox with Kanye.
Fuck it.
Did you see what I'm saying? Okay, so when I say that I didn't feel them, it wasn't that I didn't feel what they were spitting or I didn't feel their lyrics or anything. I just didn't feel them.
Yeah.
People,
You
yeah.
get me? Yeah. It was like, you gotta remember, I was coming from New York, right? So, for all intents and purposes, I felt like I knew what hip hop was about.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
more than
saying?
this guy.
When I'm meeting these niggas, there's nothing exuding out of them that's
That you're feeling.
authentic hip hop besides the rap that they're writing.
Writing.
You know, and that's
I'll
a
tell you.
creation.
And you know, and it's just
You
to
get me?
understand the stories. I'll tell you why that happened. these guys were up north all through.
Yeah,
They
I
came
know
to
that.
Lagos,
And
and
they
nobody gave
They
them
were
money.
fuck.
yeah.
And that's the same
And then
time
on
they
top
were-
of that culture shock too, from the north
Yeah,
to
mad,
Lagos.
mad. Culture shock was
Odi
mad.
said he went to AIT. I think they robbed him. He was trying to hook up with Sid. Sid didn't pick up his calls.
Yeah,
Like
they
life
have
in
to.
Lagos was fucked for him that week. That Mod9 had to go to Alagbado to go and pick him up because he even got lost.
Can you imagine?
Do you understand? Like
Mod
all
9,
that-
a lot of people don't know how much that guy has done for the game.
A lot.
And guess why? Guess why they don't respect him?
Why?
Because he hasn't made money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
that's
Nigerian
just all. He's not.
But that's
fine.
but that's
That's
fucked.
Yeah.
That's what's
That's
in
Nigeria. That's
That's
Nigeria.
awesome.
That's why we are.
respect people
We
that,
are
that
money.
spend money
Money.
more than people that
Yeah,
save
save
money.
money.
That's just money.
Now, Rugged Man enters the building.
Everybody with the head warmer on.
They send me to go get him red head woman.
So the classic ceremony.
You remember?
You have to remember
You
that.
remember the color.
Lost. I remember that day like the back of my hand.
Yeah. And you
Back
weren't,
of my
you weren't feeling him anyway.
No, see, automatic from beast mode.
This is
You
So you
Rugged
get,
Man
as
of
in,
destroying Kenny's music empire.
You
know that one till.
you
Later.
You
get
I
it?
know.
Just on
Automatically, I
your-
know.
you-
Ikechukwu was not feeling
if
him
I
at
tell
all.
you how many times I've been in a room since then, right, that they have been giving me Rugged Man's gist, and I'll just be like, for real? Man, that nigga bad.
Yeah.
Do you understand
But
what I'm
at that
saying?
moment, you didn't give
I
a.
didn't give a fuck. Nigga, I don't know. It's like, nigga, I don't know you. Who the fuck are you, nigga? Who the fuck are you? You rap, nigga? Oh, bust, nigga. Let me hear you spit something, yo.
Tension
Please.
there.
Tension.
So like. Sorry?
Was that what you did?
Kinda, yeah. But not really like that, but kinda. So they
You had to
send
pick-
me
to pick him.
to go and get him from the gate.
Oh my lord.
But like they've already security, that because of P and everything. Now Rugged around. They don't allow him
Come
enter
enter.
the gate, but he don't know when they go.
Yeah.
So me just walk out straight to him like, "You Rugged Man?" He was like, "Yeah." He didn't even catch this one. I will always remember this one. Yeah, you look like a Rugged Man. Come on, man. I was like, yeah, you look like a Rugged Man. Like, come on, man. The guy was not following me. I was straight and walking. And there was a path. We had done one kind of bamboo path like this, right? So you walk all the way to the green room. And then from there, you now climb the stage. So as we're now about to enter into the green room, I'm like, yo, hold up, my nigga. This is you a rapper, nigga, yo. You's a rapper, yo?
Tension now.
And he's already like, yeah, you know, yeah. Trying to move forward. So me, I block him off again. I'm like, yo, come on, man. I'm the new signee to fucking Storm Records, yo, come on, let's spit some bars, my nigga, come on. I'll give you a beatbox.
Tension now.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, what the fuck?
So you understand why they did like say they crazy sometimes. Do you know what this nigga said to me?
Well,
I don't freestyle.
Rugged, Baba. Rugged.
I wanted to die right there.
I don't do
Worry about
freestyle.
rhymes.
And he gave me this one, though.
Checks.
He gave me this one, though. As in, this me. Nah, man, I don't freestyle. Trying to walk around me to enter the room. I was like, wait, hold on. What?
Rapper don't freestyle?
You don't freestyle? Wait, but they said you was a rapper. You don't freestyle?
Tension now. That's a tension.
I gave him this one. All right, my nigga.
Like, whatever.
Bro, in New York, that's fighting words, though.
I don't freestyle. That's a problem.
No, I don't freestyle. When you give me that,
All right, my nigga.
that nigga that you're talking to, if he's a man, he'll be like, hey, hold on, what the fuck is... I gave him that one, though. From that day, I didn't respect him, though.
Yeah.
Till later.
Till later. Yeah.
Moto. I ran into Moto at
What do
this Palms
Yeah.
when they had just finished it.
And Modo doesn't like to back down. Modo
Remember?
doesn't like to back down.
I love that nigga.
Hey guys, we're eating chicken by the way.
Yeah, we're eating chicken. That's why it sounds like I'm munching. So I wish you could see it. It was made by Princess Abureme.
Princess, where's my shirt?
I know you didn't. It's from Rochef. I was just throwing your name in there.
listen to the podcast? This has this guy in trouble.
You guys do that all the time.
Yeah, all the
time. Yeah, great
All
minds
the
think
time,
alike. So, what was I just?
Modo.
Modo.
Yo, remember when we used to work a lot with Channel O?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We did one thing called
We have two channel hours, right? Two?
yeah, two.
Two. Should be two.
Yeah, two. Shooby Dooby Doo and Wine and Well.
I
Classic.
know. Oh, fuck. We're going there.
No problem. Is this guy, you're a battery pack. You're an instigator. So they did this concert at ShopRite. Do you remember that? Channel O, Storm Records. There was this. It's called Urban something. I can't remember what Urban something.
What year?
This was
06.
07 or
Well, Jim Jackson involved
07.
somehow.
No, it wasn't
Okay.
Jimmy Jack.
No.
Jimmy was DJing. Jimmy DJ'd for me. Yeah, DJ. I think he might have DJ'd for everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah, I got pictures from that shit. The
Absolute
band performed,
legend.
Jazzman performed, and
Jazzman, a lot.
guess who was big back then?
Jazzman fucking a
I
lot.
don't chop on my level.
Baby Konga. You thought that
Oh,
this
Konga.
Konga. Ah,
You know,
Konga.
Loki, Konga has 4 albums.
Konga has 4 albums.
Yes.
All I know is that nigga called himself a money-making machine and he wasn't making a dime.
He was MMM, but he was a scam.
I'm not
MMM.
yapping. Plenty of us don't make money that time now. Facts. There's no look, see, no sugarcoating. I'm not yapping.
Facts.
Let
What
it be
you-
known.
what you saw on
Hello,
TV.
hello,
But
my
that was
people.
a fact.
Hello, 1 2 1 2.
Yeah.
Can you hear me, my people? I'm not yapping. I am not yapping. I'm just telling the truth. If you want the truth, call
The truth shall set
I will
you.
tell you. It will. Now, I finished performing that day, and to be honest, that day was a fucked day because I went for rehearsals and they were trying to play me out. And when I say play me out, them act like they didn't know who the fuck I was. nigga.
Yeah, I know that kind
No,
of shit.
and I was like, I was still in that mentality. shit. I was like, the fuck these niggas gonna act like they don't know? Man, I'm about to knock this motherfucker out.
New York.
Yo, kills, chill. Nah, fuck that.
I ain't chilling.
Yeah, because the guy that was controlling the board, the guy that was in charge of sound, he said, I'm not rehearsing.
What?
That I should have come since.
Someone, the Jam Boys.
Now that attention.
What does not see person for Yankee? Now beef.
Never
Just come from America. You just do pass and say.
Thank you very much. Come here, come the blue for anyhow.
Every partner.
Do you understand?
Say that preaching,
Do you understand?
now preaching go to
Now me go on your music. Now me go offer. Okay. The yarn now go off your mic now. Shut up, idiots. Do you understand? The guy entered me, man. It's like he entered here.
Yeah.
We even had footage of the whole thing.
Wow.
We had footage of the whole thing of me flipping out and everything. Bro, I almost brushed that guy. They had to hold me. So they now held me and now went to calm me down and talk to me. I think someone went to go and talk to him too. So the guy now came. Said, I didn't know who you were. That was it was like they just put petrol and just put fire. I said, what the fuck do you mean, nigga? So what? I'm not a man, nigga. Oh man, I went in. But anyway, that show now ended and I got to meet Mode 9.
Modo. Nigel Ben.
Now, see, the only one person where they listen to that time when they yarn about things concerning hip hop, besides Nito. The only one other person.
Yeah.
Obiasika. Or we don't use Mode to do like saying a god of gods. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So as I meet him, even myself shocks more.
Yeah.
And you know how he could be, face cap, big teeth.
As in, I think say him be one of my OGs from New York.
New York.
When I see him, because I track down fitted cap, dark skinned nigga, look like he got a gap in his waistline.
Yeah.
I swear. When I seen the nigga, I was like, okay, now we're talking. I was like, yo, my nigga, I heard a lot about you, yo.
Yeah.
And then he too was like, yeah, I heard a lot about you too. So me, I'm like,
My guy is real.
I'm like, yeah, that's what's up.
This one know me.
Hip hop niggas.
I'm like, and then the guy was like, yeah, good show. I was watching you, yo. That shit is scary. That's what he said. He was like, that shit is scary because if you remember that time, man, I'll go do My Name is Ikechukwu. Then
want to rock the show. I am a Niger boy.
forget that Niger boy because that time I know they do Niger boy like that. I don't really like him. I don't really like that
Just
Niger boy
like selling out
song.
to you.
Yeah.
But there was this other song that I had. Thank you. There was this other song that I had called Raging.
Yeah.
Man, the girls used to be so scared of me performing that song.
That song was crazy.
I'm like,
That's
must
true.
take it, change it. And I'm just, an operatic kind of Phantom of the Opera type of role.
Dramatic about it.
But at the end of the chorus, I go, when I'm raging, rah! I'm out of the fear. Shit, I tell you, at that day, I remember that shit. I was like, I'm gonna give this shit my fucking all.
Yeah.
Ripped my shirt off, jumped down from the stage with backflip. Mad babes in the front. I was just going in front of them. Rah! And the camera was catching everything.
I'm not going to show with this one.
So the nigga said I was scary.
Just compare all that to Lil Kesh.
What's wrong with you?
What the fuck is wrong
What's
with you?
wrong with
You have spoiled everything for me now. And you know, I just remember that my guy when played that CD for car just threw me out.
No. You see now.
No, you are not putting on that spot.
This is Ikechukwu talking. I did not say anything about
we're
any
not
city
putting on
getting
that spot.
thrown out of.
We're not putting on that spot. We're not putting on that spot.
No.
Yeah.
So,
So
in front of that, you know the side that has the MTN.
Yeah.
You know, that's the back side.
Yeah.
So Moto is standing in front of everyone, and blah blah blah.
Vibing.
So I'm like, yo, my nigga. You know, I can't help it when I'm not freestyling, so I'm about to bust some. Moto said, go ahead, bust some. I was like,
What?
my name is Moto, the kind to the N to the I, the N-E, me, we, this is how I'm looking at him. And I'm just beatboxing. The guy is good. At one point, Sid now walked up. I don't say Sid they rap before.
Yeah, no.
His name
Okay.
is Sidious.
Studios.
Was that type about it? It's fine.
He was meant to drop the first album called The Prognosis.
It never came out.
Oh, this guy is like a fucking... I don't understand. Yo, this is very refreshing for me.
Yeah,
Just so that you know.
is.
Just so that you know. All right. So, Sid steps into the circle, and Sid has already witnessed me
Doing your thing.
disintegrate. Yeah. So Sid is now doing Modo like.
Shut it up.
So man, I just as I sit down and I just stop beatboxing. I'm Modo rhymes like maybe like 2 more bars, and it's like man, everybody like even Alaye was around that time.
Oh, I like
Yeah. It's like, man. And it's just said, man. Me, I just collected it from there. I just said, yeah. On the double, I bought it just again.
Correct, man.
I gave it the last bite.
That's it.
That's it.
Monai loves
Exactly.
it. Modo still does that thing today. If you beatbox on Modo will freestyle.
Why would you
Modo.
not?
Ah,
Why
man.
would you not?
Yeah, true.
Bars.
I've made girls rap.
Wow.
You sit there, you think that shit is really hard, but it's actually not really hard.
Yeah,
That's the honest truth.
true.
Now, the basics of it are not really hard. Now it's all about pulling the knowledge and the experiences, the intelligence, and all that shit, putting all that together and utilizing it immediately.
Rhyming.
That's it, that's it. You're quick. 2 eyes, 2 legs, what? 2 kegs, fill the beer, where? Here. It's just like,
I'm building
One
on that.
thing I would love to know is that from the WFA, I can't place the timeline. What did Netusi have get the commercial success first before you, or were you the first?
No, so this is how it was.
Okay.
Consider Ikechukwu as the front runner.
Easily,
And
of course.
at a point,
Easily.
chronologically.
Easily.
Yeah,
of
and
course.
at the point,
That's
if
undoubtable.
I dare say, for Storm Records to understand the market well, Ikechukwu was the test. This album,
Yes.
Like the litmus test.
That's
was litmus
27.
test.
27, right?
This 06.
06. Really?
06.
This 10
Lie.
years.
I used to think it was 07.
You understand? This
You
was
like-
the litmus test.
Yeah.
Neto is on one song here called No Problems. If
Yeah,
you hear this song,
I know the song now. What are you talking
when
about?
Neto bust
Yeah, yeah.
the first verse now.
Yeah.
See, I heard it again, I'm like,
Have you ever heard Nato like that ever again?
never.
Nah.
Thank you.
True.
Bam! What I heard.
This was untouched too.
Do you understand?
Raw.
And so when you drop this album, Son of the Soil, one of the prolific album covers.
Which, as the title, yeah,
That's
the title say you're trying
That's
to
Abinibi,
improve.
right?
Kelechi Amadiobi.
Because at that
Who
time,
designed the cover.
Abinibi, no.
Me.
Oh, you-
really?
Wow.
Because at that time, people
I
did,
sat with him down.
Yeah.
It was a picture that we both took. Like we did a photo shoot.
Yeah.
We selected the pictures for the front and back. You know, we went back to his place in Maryland.
You can see, hip hop guys, can you understand the process? Ikechukwu went, took the shot, went back, designed. Okay, there's a process to
I was
make
very
an album
hands-on. I'm a
cover.
very hands-on.
I'm sorry,
Son
I'm
of
sorry.
the soil.
People don't actually, people don't actually,
I love
when you
that
talk
man.
about Nigerian hip hop history,
Yeah.
Alea has one of the most exciting
Alaye gets 2 lines and it's a rap, bro.
No.
He gets 2
No.
lines and
He
it's a
has
rap.
some
It's
exciting
good.
moments that people
What
look
are
at him
the
and like,
exciting moments? P Square.
yes, that was a huge moment. It was a listen.
Guy, I don't know what you're saying.
Listen.
I like you on that fucking song. To me, was tear.
No,
I don't give a fuck with you.
no, it
Alaye
was.
gets 2 lines and it's a rap, bro.
That two line was
Yes.
exciting.
I love
That two
Alaye.
line was exciting
I'm gonna
for
give him
us.
2 lines
It was
and it's a
exciting for us.
First
Like,
of all,
Yeah.
just see a UK rapper called Alaye. It's not for me.
Ikechukwu no pull mouth.
First of all, you have to say that this guy. He had this.
That's that guy alone.
Wait, what's that British DJ that is popular that did that?
Kofi,
No,
Abranti.
Tim Westwood.
Westwood, Tim
First of all, Tim Westwood was on in his video.
Yeah.
He did watch my sneakers or
Yeah,
something.
like-
My
I
crepes,
was
my
changing-
crepes,
Yeah.
my crepes.
That was like my first introduction to UK rap. And this guy was called fucking Alaye. I'm like, this guy for life. That boy. Yeah. People talk with you in London.
In London.
And that gave us one of the best 18. Nah.
You don't understand? That's my
okay.
point.
I'm
He has
okay.
that moment was exciting for us as hip
Alright,
hop
we'll
fans in
give him 2 extra
Nigeria.
lines
You know,
and it's a rap.
exactly.
Alright,
You know,
4 bars.
Nah, give me-
exactly. It's more than 2 bars. Exactly. Give me my nigga. Give me this man. I'm telling you, yes. It was exciting for us. That feature, that feature.
That nigga was
It
Drake
was.
before Drake.
The
nigga
shorts,
was
the
Drake
short
This
jeans,
is
the
off
big
one-
polo.
This is
That
off one verse.
yes,
I opened my
it
mouth.
was exciting.
It was
Yes.
black and guy.
Yeah.
How many house cars Nigerian boys are you seeing rapping that time?
I'm moving the focus.
No, I'm telling you.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's move on. Thank
Let's
you.
move on.
Ikechukwu, Son of the
boss.
Soil drops.
This
right?
album, man.
Boom. But there's a lot of DMX comparison.
Yeah.
How did you take it back then? Because we were just, it's a DMX ripoff, you know. Which was kind of the thing in Nigerian hip hop early
Always
on.
trying to link somebody with.
Like how they said Terry was an early.
DMX looking like to be on TV.
It's like it took you.
So how did you deal with all that comparison, man?
We're going there. We're going there. See, we're students of the game.
Come
Yeah?
on, I'm sure. I've realized that one today, gone. Even if I had a vague understanding of it before, don't worry. I'm a student of knowing that you're a student.
We're all students.
And I just passed my class. Okay.
So a lot of DMX comparisons, like this DMX guy.
The
you know.
first, I got used to people making comparisons between me and other artists from a very early stage. Before I came back to Nigeria, the first person was Tyrese.
Yeah,
because-
because you,
There was a time when me and him kind of sort of looked identical. Because most of my time in America, most of my time in New York, I always rocked a baldy, clean shaver. So all this,
all clean.
Coca-Cola.
Looking like
exactly.
looking
You remember that commercial?
Yeah.
So people used to look at me and act like I be him. Sometimes people because I be on the train a lot or on the bus a lot with my headphones, listening to my music and shit. And people like,
Did you ride with it? I'll get pussy.
No,
with
I
it.
never wrote that shit.
I'll
You ain't
get
get-
something.
No, I definitely. I got some pussy off of being me.
Yeah.
I ain't get some pussy off of telling them, oh yeah, I'm tired.
I'm
Reese,
tired.
that Coca-Cola money. Nah, because I ain't had Coca-Cola money.
That one day.
That one.
Yeah,
that
when
one.
they come the hood.
You can't fake it when it comes to
gonna
that money.
see-
That cash.
They're gonna see 4 guys inside my. They're gonna see 4 guys inside my 1 bedroom.
I
gonna say-
know I'm tired, but I like keeping, really,
I mean, humble the guy.
really grounded.
You understand? So yeah, so I mean, I was used to that from an early stage, but let me be honest. At one moment, one very, very intricate moment of being upset with the whole thing
Yeah.
and being tired of the whole thing, I said, you know what? I'm going to use this shit.
Fuck it.
You're going
I'm going to use this shit.
Obviously.
And it was during that whole Big Brother period too,
Yeah.
because I was about to shoot my video for My Name is Ikechukwu.
Wow.
And Obi was longing
Hmm.
with the people that he said were going to shoot the video. So we now ended up doing a makeshift scenario where he got one guy called Haram. It
Yeah.
was an Afrikaans, Oyibo Afrikaans guy from South Africa that
That's
was
it.
from
Yeah.
the production team. Yeah, he ended up being the director of the video before the day of the video. That's who we selected to be the, that's who we ended up, that's the guy.
production.
But on the day of the video, I me direct.
Hmm.
Because
You know
Haram
what
was
you wanted.
really glorified cameraman. He was more like a DOP
Yeah.
cameraman
Okay.
who shoots TV shows. I know how to work the camera. The guy actually even got a fever on set from the pressure.
Because it's
Wow.
two different things, man.
When everybody's looking to him to do this, do that, do this, do that, do that.
Chicken down.
So I was like, yo, you know what? I gotta take over. And that's what I did. And I was like, you know what, man? What's the easiest way to make this song shine, man? Come on. Fuck all these outfits.
Took it off.
Baby oil. Just like the bouncers that were supposed to stand all around me and
Yeah.
everything. Me too. Oil.
Hold on.
Bring that table. Put it here, cover it to black. Oh, yeah.
Look like 99 DMA.
Yeah.
I tell you, bro. And I directed that video from the beginning to the end. And I made sure a lot of my mannerisms.
Yeah, X.
But it was so natural too, because a lot of times it's the same shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I can't shock myself. But that video is, I believe, 99.9% part of the reason, or actually 99.9% the reason why people say Niger DMX.
Yeah.
Because that video, they see DMX, but they hear the guy shouting,
Ikechukwu. And that's why that first album, the title of
It
that
was-
first album meant so much,
Yeah.
because it's, you really told people that this is the son of the soil, Niger guy.
Because I needed to make that connection.
Yeah.
If you followed my career now, so you know, I've always been the guy that prided himself of bringing Nada and bringing Nigeria and putting it together, you know.
Okay, one question. Okay.
Like every time.
Don't forget it.
Okay, I won't forget it.
Like you're going to take it above and beyond. You always bring it back again.
Yeah.
So whether it's now is the time, you got, and there's a Gidigbo fight going on and stuff like that. You always kind of bring.
Yeah.
Co-directed that one too.
Nice. I'll ask you some questions about that.
Okay.
Steve.
You coming from New York, did you have that superiority complex over
Yes.
Nigerian rappers?
Definitely.
You had it.
1,000%.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's not even just about Nigerian rappers, it's about rap. Period. I don't
Yeah.
care if you're from the Bronx,
Yeah.
in this same New York. You get me? You're whack. Prove to me you're not.
Yeah.
Go on. Chill, get. So it's not just about Nigerian rappers. It's just that's the mentality.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have that mentality, how are you gonna be the best that you can be?
Okay, how did you guys learn? Who told you about you infusing? Because later in your career, you had to change, like, this is the time and all those.
Nobody told me. Oh.
Hunger told you.
Only tell me.
Hunger told you.
And you know what's funny? As you talk, man, You get some people who go believe say for their mind.
No,
So now they tell me.
That lie.
That is idiot. Today they tell me something I don't know. You went on there, they think this thing, they think I go take do and since you will come here and me nonsense. Beans.
That's what you did. They see who they make money from. You know they think. In fact, you want the starter, you don't
Person
sign.
contact
Person contact say, I'm gonna go join them.
You go put money inside. You never think down.
But I want to
They will
really,
give you that look like.
I want to really ask you how it was when Netosich, that Kini big deal, everything happened.
Yeah, we're not.
It was like
Guy, no
Yeah,
time
we're not there.
again, no time again. So I just want us to just get there.
It's special. The name of this episode is the Ikechukwu episode. Time go, Abi. We're almost done. Kills, we're almost done.
Kids are almost done.
We're almost
Make I
done.
just check if they
Yeah, but-
Let me just check if they chatted.
Yeah.
If they chatted on phone.
But it will be unfair, yeah, to the hip hop community, to your fans.
Okay, no, never mind.
Uh-huh.
Let me say I know they go mainland again this night now because they never yan. They were having technical difficulties for the last 2 hours.
I wanna ask you about, working with Don Jazzy. I think,
Modest.
I think some of your best productions.
What do you mean you think? Let's be honest.
But I think my
Stop
favorite
it.
Don Jazzy.
Yeah.
Let's be
Ikechukwu song
honest.
is,
Let's be honest. There was one time
No,
I
it's
used to
this
fight
one.
it.
Critical.
There was one
See,
time.
you
Everybody
can't
has their
say
own
that.
different.
You
Everybody
can't
has.
say
When it comes to those jams with Don Jazzy, everybody has their own
Also,
favorites.
Fuck.
I'm telling you.
Also, as 3 years ago,
Yeah.
there was 1 week everywhere I went to, I was hearing critical. And I don't know why.
Guess what? A lot of people have told me that is my best song in my whole career.
No,
Guess
I
what?
can argue that.
Some people have told me that my best song in my whole career is now. It's the time.
Well, that is my jam now.
But guess what?
That is my.
But guess what? A lot of people have told me that I will never make a song like Wind and Well again in my life.
Hey, God.
You can go on, right?
That's true.
No. Let me give it to you.
Exactly. That is no.
That Babylon beat.
Yeah.
Oh my
This guy even called the exact one Babylon.
Babylon results.
See,
What?
when Ikechukwu links up with Don Jazzy, it's magic.
That's why when we
It's
saw
fucking magic.
Ikechukwu and Mo is like, yes, it makes sense.
We're getting there, bro. We're getting there. It's all out. We're getting there. Now, just working with Don Jazzy, we all know Don Jazzy is the genius and arguably the best Nigerian.
I'll tell you right
producer.
now, Jazzy doesn't work now like he used to work then, Sha. But go ahead, say what you were going to say.
No.
There's a reason I just threw that
You
one in.
guys-
There's a reason I just threw that one in there. Because none of these guys, none of them go enjoy him like us. I didn't tell you.
That first set,
That time-
Jazzy was mad.
Eh, when Jazzy go sit down inside studio, Jazzy know they wake up early, mama. Nah, human beings, they wake up for mama. Jazzy they wake up for afternoon. And he wake up. He has to wake up. Just because he open eye, rise from bed. No me say he don't wake up. Oh. If you try near that room before he come out with your own hand, wearing pink robe, come out. Voila. You might have even discombobulated the work for that day.
Then the workflow.
Do you understand?
But I know danger.
Don't try it. And guess what? When he enters that studio, if he sit down inside that studio chair from that time till following Momo, he can do it. He can do it. He can do it. He can get up, walk back into his room, and come right back. Oh yeah.
Start to the point, they play.
The doctor say go sit down for floor there.
Serious.
That's it. It was like Bonnie and Clyde now. No, not like Bonnie and Clyde. It was like
It was like Puffy and Mace.
no.
No.
That was dope. It was like Puffy and
Jazzy and
Farnsworth Bentley.
Yeah.
Yo.
Farnsworth made an album. Don't
Yes.
get it twisted.
And here The Life of Pablo.
Yeah, Kanye and Andre 2000 on that album.
Farnsworth is a motivational speaker. Farnsworth be doing shit.
Yeah.
Trust me.
The Life of Pablo, He's an
Wasn't around.
There you go. There you go. But don't sleep. But that's what, we used to say it that time now, but innocent.
Innocent.
Innocent. Say don't learn how to make beats. See don't learn everything now. What you want to tell him? Do you understand? So, yeah, Jazzy used to put in all kinds of crazy hours. We can do a song from 6 p.m. till 1 a.m. Right? And it doesn't mean that we were not in the studio before that 6, but at 6 we started, we decided, okay, this is the one to work on, and we started working on that one till 1 a.m. Right? Even maybe 2, or maybe when we just.
Those ones.
I know the first set of songs you did some.
But in the morning, Jazzy would cancel the track. Say, no, I'm not make up. He said, what do you mean? No, more here, more rehearsal. I don't delete them.
What the hell?
I don't delete
So,
them.
guy, all that too, I just talk.
That one don't make sense. It don't make sense. Trust me. Don't worry. Moving on. You go move.
What's wrong, uncle?
You must move.
The architect.
That's why I say that these guys, they no go get them. Even if Jazzy tries to give that guy to them right now, you must be a very special guy.
It's been over 10
So accept that.
You must be, you will never get another, there will never be another person that will be the band for him. I don't care who you are. If you like, call Korede. If you like, call Ricardo. If you like, call Tiwa. If you like, call anybody. Never get another person that he will give himself mind, body, and soul to like that.
We've done 1 hour 50 minutes, but it's fine.
Can we go?
No. Keep recording.
Okay.
So,
You have a date? Does she have a date?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Every Friday she does.
I hope that date is at Lekki IMAX to go and see wedding party.
I've already watched it.
I
can watch
watched
it again.
4
Watch
times.
it again.
What's the meaning of that? Do you know how many people are watching it over and over? You know, this girl.
Now, what for you?
Now,
So
wow.
possibly would go the naira.
With all this fine hair, you no get brain.
That's cool.
I was just playing. You know, I'm just playing.
So, you know another song that people don't talk about is that Nobody like you. That's another.
All the one day was tertiary everywhere high pitch.
Guess what? Guess what? Out of all my songs in my career, over the last, say, maybe 12 months, that's the one that I've seen on Twitter most.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, people, they play them all.
That song is a jam.
They play that song. Guess what? And most of the stations that will play it, they will play Kiss Your Hand after. Yes, no. Because that's part 1 and part 2. Before you go do Kiss Your Hand remix with I want them Mugies them.
Yeah, how to be.
Nice.
Oh
He
man.
also produced All of Me.
Yes, he
from
produced
Second
all of
One. Have
me.
you heard that beat?
Bam, 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 da-dam, da-dam, da-da-da-da-da. Hey baby, it's your birthday, and we go party.
It's fine. I got my laptop here. I don't listen to that shit.
I shot a video for that shit, man. Low key.
I never watched
Didn't come out.
Yeah, no, Jazzy said it was whack.
it. Shout out to them.
I shot it myself. Yeah, I shot it myself, man. I shot it like outside Link's studio, Icon Studio, that time, Parkview. Yeah, we're all chilling in front of the range. And it looked mad, though. It looked cool, like a viral video that could have gone and made something of it. Yeah, I said, no, never. Me, don't Jazzy, never. So I was like, sorry.
NATO now, becoming of NATO. Like I
We
said,
came together.
No, you know
But-
what I mean. Like,
yeah, I know.
You came first, then he came second.
I'll give you chronological so you can see it.
Yeah.
Fuji. My name is Niger Boy. Sitting on top.
Hey.
The first song, The Devil is a Liar. Jesus
No,
Christ.
not the
No, Sitting
Okay,
on
not
Top
Yabo.
was the first song.
Sitting on top.
Sitting on top.
Sitting
Yeah,
on Top was the first
true.
song. And then
No, my feet.
This is my cup, that's my cup.
legal representer.
Hey.
Yeah,
I remember that video.
yeah. What was the name of the guy that Rume shot that video?
Remember that video?
Yeah.
It charted, no. That song charted.
Yeah.
Because they were playing it on some top 10. That song charted. No,
Only if social media was alive back then.
Yeah.
no it's true.
True.
It's true, man.
No.
You
it's
know
all
what I
good.
also feel? See, you know what I fucking hate? You know what I fucking hate in the hip hop circle? You know what I really fucking hate?
I hear you.
That when you're talking about hip hop and how it started, they start with MI. That shit fucking annoys me.
Nah, nobody does that.
No, they do. No,
Nah,
what the
nah.
fuck are you talking
No
about?
sensible
People do it.
No
That's
sensible
how-
person, nah.
Yeah,
No, nah.
They do it. So that they come
You don't pay
when they want to
attention
start
to you
talking,
don't pay attention to those people. You are the problem. You are paying attention to them now.
You know, you got to pay attention to ignorance now. It's not possible.
That shit fucking.
It was not Ikechukwu that shouted that shit to. I know. I don't dey cover myself because you know they carry G's for this town, man.
No, yeah.
They just say, Kills was on pause, just yapping everybody. Is he say we no go here?
Yeah. That's true.
You know,
Nah, but see, Emma is another person that I really respect in the game.
No, we're coming. You know, now, NATO drops.
Yeah, so sitting on top,
Yeah,
legal representative.
yeah.
Yeah, then you know my P.
Fuck, see, when you know my PS, when I watch the video of
You know my P.
when I watch the video of you know my P, I felt, I don't know how I felt.
Yeah.
I felt proud of myself being a Nigerian.
Yeah.
I don't know how you feel.
Can I make a conversion?
Do you understand? The video, Bobby Boulders.
Hey,
Sasha coming from Ewabami Joe LD.
Bobby.
Absorbed some of that tribe
The
artists.
tribe artist,
Yeah.
all
He
the song,
absorbed
yeah.
Jazzman, Too Short, because Too Short dropped his third album.
He
About 2 shows,
Commercial Avenue.
Records.
Yes,
man.
Commercial Avenue dropped on Storm.
Can I make a conversion,
You know,
please? During this period.
Even YQ.
What, so Big Lo was on his first album.
Who?
Big Lo was in Ikechukwu's first
He
album.
produced
Yes,
that
now.
shit.
Yeah, no.
He
produced that?
Jam. He produced it.
4.
My first album, there are only 2 songs on the album that I did not produce.
4.
Doe with the band which John Jazzy produced,
The Jazzy produced.
and then the jam with Dare and Big Lo. I'm on my way.
Oh, really? Yeah, I can't remember
which-
that song. Like that.
Zeal the girl, not the
Yeah.
guy. Oh my God, she got married.
Sitting on top and you know my P. I was like, I wasn't
See,
feeling it.
no.
I was saying I wasn't feeling it.
Are you mad? Are you mad?
Yes.
Are you mad? Oh, yeah, how can you say no?
Pepsi, go.
No.
Can I tell you? It happened.
Pepsi, Zobo.
Did it happen? Because when I saw sitting on top, I was like,
I saw sitting
You're
on
like,
top.
what's this?
I knew this was.
But it happened.
when I saw you know my P,
You know
I'm
why?
like,
Because this was 05, 06. Going
What
to
you
07.
just said is what you
And I was
everybody
telling
used to
my,
say.
I was telling my,
DMX, Ti.
and I was telling my guys at that
DMX,
period, have you guys heard of Ti? Have you guys heard of Jeezy? They were still fucking with the guys who they were fucking
Yeah.
with, and nobody was fucking
No, I
with
knew-
the South. This was when
I knew Neto C. I knew,
T.I., Jeezy,
I knew Neto C
Ross
point
just
blank.
dropped Port of Miami. People were not listening. So when I saw Neto do Sitting on Top and I watched the video, I'm like, man, this guy gets this new wave, and that was new wave, and I was fucking mind blown.
You know when
And
I
we were
was-
throwing money in the air,
See,
man.
do you know-
when I saw, you know my P, I lost it. Ikechukwu's verse, the video, the recording is the clearest part of that video.
In front of that grid.
Yes.
That's like a DJ T trash.
and Obi told me that was your second verse. That you had another verse that was even bloodier. But
But
he told
it
you,
fucked up the song.
yeah,
Yeah, allowed
It made the song too long and it would over.
shadow.
Yeah. Because at that time I was still very hot and NATO was still coming up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I
you
didn't give
get
Neto.
to-
I was like, yo, why? Then I went to serve. I came back and I put on my TV. First video I saw was Kenny Big Deal. I was like this.
Yeah, Kenny-
Since
Kenny
then-
Big
Kenny
Deal.
Big Deal was the win over because
Kenny
people
Big
were
Deal
not
was-
feeling Neto.
Since then.
People were
No, it was
"Who's
back
this
to back
guy?
now.
Who
If
was
you
this
think
guy?
about
Who
it,
was this guy?
you
When
think-
Kenny Big Deal dropped, I heard it on radio that night. I said, this is it.
Yo, but bro, if you think about it, it was back to back to back to back to back.
Truth.
And it started from You Know My P. Once You Know My P dropped, we went through a certain period. Like I knew what was going on just from, you know, having an idea of the industry. So I knew that, yo, this was make or break season for us.
Yeah.
This song has come out and it has scattered. And it's still scattering. We need to ride this shit right now. As a matter of fact, bro, I need to ride this shit right now. You get me? So I was like, yo, I got these 2 songs, working on them. I need to shoot the videos immediately. Obi wasn't of the same opinion at the time. So, sorry, what I did now was I brought the first song to him. And at that time, it was just me and Jazzy on the song because it was me and Jazzy that were working on it. That wasn't around really like that. And it was winding well, but he wasn't feeling it. Obi wasn't feeling it.
Obi wasn't feeling one.
He wasn't feeling it. I
possible,
tell
you
I
see?
tell him since this
If
day.
Obi is not feeling well, why should I not feel?
It's allowed now, it's allowed now, it's allowed, it's allowed.
You have to be very careful when you say stuff like
That
that.
was a really good song.
What the hell?
Why not?
Especially for the clubs.
Nah,
but it wasn't
back
back.
student week in school.
You always have
The
tension.
way guys used to
Man.
be particular about that wine and wear. You see the wine.
I think that was the first
like,
wine.
Okay.
I think that was the first wine.
Yes, now like
Yeah.
okay, like okay.
It
So
was
that
like
was that song, that wine and wear.
He wasn't feeling it
all.
all.
Dance like that. The next song they wine to, after that Shakira song and that Shakira and Wyclef, the next song that brings out that whining from our guests.
Wine and wine.
And then the wine and wine.
Poor brother.
So like, he didn't feel it though. So I went back to Jazzy. We were now working on it. Another day I was now working on it. That one out came up. I had the jam.
The band is my favorite personality in Nigerian music industry. Ever. The band
is an outlier.
He has
to be an outlier.
There is no way this song
No clue.
will not have me.
But you say something they have for them.
If you even check it,
Yeah.
right? The song don't finish. Ikechukwu started. Don't stop, get it, work that body, with it. Every time we're go, that's don't just go. Hey. But guess what?
Was that the first time we heard Jazzy on the song?
No, you had them
where?
on Tongolo now.
Okay. Yeah, no, but really,
verse,
not just everybody in the coco,
That's
not
like
that
a
one.
bridge or something.
Yeah.
A verse.
Yeah.
Guess what?
Everybody just the G solo.
Guess what? He had a full verse. He cut it so that Dapo.
And the way
The band showered winter.
How did he say? What did he say again?
What did
What did he say? Oh fuck, my own song. He said, Don Jazzy, what do you do? Yeah, no. Leave that girl now. Leave me, man. No. Just the one that thing. What? I don't agree. I'm okay. Tell me, check out your dance.
Be bad.
Now, when the guy does you there, hey, you one chance. Tell me one chance. What time the cocoa?
The band is a problem. The band. Ginger, the vibe.
I said to you before that if the band says,
No problem.
Everybody go feel am. Guess what? Back then, if he had done when he stands on stage and he does like this, the whole crowd will say, I don't tell you. Am I lying? On the go. Blackest of them, come. Sing to her. Sing to her now. Tell her why she should be down.
The vibes.
The band is the
Package.
problem. The
When they
band.
go be sing nonsense stuff, and he'll just say,
I used to go believe.
"That's it."
I used to
And
go
everybody
believe.
will scatter.
You go believe. You're a showman. He's a showman.
Don't fuck with that guy, yo.
I want to play this jam.
Fucking hell, man.
Tell me how this jam came about.
Which jam's that?
Yeah, there was no advert first. This is Osaka has not paid.
I don't know what the song that is.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Don't play this song. I beg you. Oh God. Do not play this song. I remember the first day I heard this song. I still remember the first day. And that's why I gave Ikechukwu pause on the lyrics. I was like, because Emma was the guy that was killing everybody.
Yeah.
You couldn't stop Emma back then.
Back then? Back
Yeah.
then time?
The Ikechukwu came out, was not dragging with him. And Ikechukwu was not dragging with him with bars. I was like, no. No. I don't think that speaker is very well.
The speaker's not working.
We recorded this song. He just moved to Lagos.
Am I?
Yeah.
Wow.
He just moved to Lagos and he was doing his thing. And I heard him spit. And I was like, I fuck with that nigga.
Really? The first time you heard him, am I speak?
Spit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I fuck with that. What was that song? Crowd control, something like that?
Crowd mentality.
Crowd mentality. So I was like, yeah, I fuck with that nigga. I fuck with
Do
that
you have
nigga.
any? Do you have any freestyling moments with him? Really?
Look, I must though.
That
I
freestyling.
must.
How you delivered?
This Emma, this
Yo, this jam not even reach waiting is supposed to be served. It's a mad jam, or it's a classic.
Yeah.
It's a to me, it's a
classic,
classic.
man. Because I've heard people go back and forth. Am I murdered it?
Till today, nobody,
Kills
there's no
murdered it.
definite answer. Who
The
killed
first
who?
time I heard the song, I was like, they cancelled themselves.
No, they can't. I felt like it was a total annihilation. They just killed themselves.
Yeah, Ikechukwu, bro.
Because kills.
It all from the beginning, it's looking like to being on TV. It look like feather, ever. Don't see the chair, I'm doing better than I was doing in 06. Picture this, a Freemason building with no bricks. I figured it.
This guy.
So it goes, as hard as a rock. All of my stocks, park it in my back pocket lot. Cause it's all that I got.
And this was Icon.
Uncle Fire flames will burn coming from Evil Boy.
This guy knows the bars.
Yeah,
I'm
listen,
weak.
listen.
I'm weak, oh.
I
can't form.
Learn how to earn and go hard. Hey, I heard this in my head. I'm like, fuck it.
When I heard it, I was like, I told everybody, like, listen to Ikechukwu and I go hard. That is the best you can ever hear.
This is
Two rappers,
like, this
toe
is,
to toe.
you know, the only guys who have tried to do this, show them come.
Yeah.
That have gone toe to toe.
Yeah. Check and go toe to toe. But
They
this.
went on the third verse. MI was strolling playing like playing golf, and making hits in Europe, and making hits like Adolf. No. It was on another level. King of Lagos.
Wanna fire me like a late.
Cool.
MIE kills VIP class. Fame, book of pain, train of thought. My Buddha abusing, you lose. Make me the Incredible Hulk. You go hard outlining all these fools in chalk. Bro, I just want to say you did rap.
Thank you. Thank you.
Emma just come, just body everybody.
MIC
Yeah.
at this
Kills
point,
doesn't
because
no way.
this is from his second album, Life and Times of Kills.
Yeah.
Volume
Of kills.
one.
Even
This era, MI was bodying any
Yeah,
shit.
anybody.
Yeah.
MI was
Anybody.
Kills and MI. How did you hook up with Icon? Icon is one of the most underrated.
Icon was
hip-hop
part of
Igbo
Mohit's.
producers.
No.
No, not part of it. He worked with on the Mohit's album.
Icon.
On which
Yeah,
song?
CV. Icon.
Yeah.
Really?
I know the guys were that
Maybe on CV.
You're on CV.
Yeah, but I was I was already clicked in. I was already
Yeah.
clicked in with them, the icon them before. See,
Oh, okay.
Chucky.
Links.
Yeah.
Utuno.
Links.
Links.
Yeah.
Links.
He's he's like family. So you get because remember those Spiroplus brothers I was telling you about?
Yeah.
That were my boys in Yankee.
Yeah.
That we grew up together and all that.
Yeah.
Links is their first cousin. Their mothers are sisters.
Oh, Links went to KC2. Okay.
Yeah, Links went to KC too. His older sister, Jennifer, used to live with, we all used to live as a collective in Yankee. And all those trips going to London and all that shit, Links always, man, I want to make music. So, came back to Nigeria, I was the first port of call. And Links will even tell you, Kills formed for me. He will tell you now, because he has yarned me too now. He's Kills that time when I came and he used to form for me.
It happen.
Nah, bro, it happen. It happen.
time
It's
you
part of
feel
the game. I should say you don't form for plenty people now.
Before.
You know?
I see again one time, I see Kills 2010. I know if you follow and talk.
Why? What did I do?
I swear, I know just if you follow you talk. This is Body Lawson Studio. 2010. There was this show.
Is that in Lekki?
No,
No,
the one at
Body
Off
Lawson
Allen,
Allen
Studio.
Junction.
Behind Tantalizers.
You came
Off
through.
Allen.
What did I come for?
I don't fucking know. You came through. And I know if you follow you talk, and you follow Rooftop MC's talk. I first don't die. You follow Rooftop MC's talk.
Where the fuck are rooftop MCs?
Well, they won't marry that kids.
What? So what?
Married. So what?
Wow.
Very underrated too.
Very
Of
underrated.
course. Of course.
Them niggas,
Of course.
they are taking it to the next level before the level had even
Yeah,
existed.
yeah.
They were doing rap. They were doing rap rock.
Rap
Yes.
rock.
Rap rock. True.
Them
Shock
niggas are
therapy.
And that's very, very hard to do.
shock therapy. Nah, this guy. This guy, you're a treasure to this Pulse, so because you're like encyclopedia. The three of una. I don't even understand. That Oyibo guy go love una.
So man, Life and Times of EKO's Volume 1, second album.
Volume 2 never came.
Had tracks like of course, we go hard. Shooby-dooby-doo, which was crossover.
Hey, crossover.
Crossover.
Hey,
From the beat to the song
To the
to
video.
the video. Don't dull.
You know how much that video costs?
How much?
Take a wild guess, man.
2 million.
That's a New York guy that did it now.
2 million, need 2 million call. Ha. You don't see limousine for that video. You don't see New York.
True.
See, you know, see the crew, everything. Calculator for dollar, will not be naira.
The styling alone. The jacket. The hat.
Shall I tell you?
How much?
$500.
Jesus Christ.
Ow.
Yeah, there's 500,000.
Jesus Christ.
Cause, man, I'll go back to that shit I said before about levels. When you're hustling without a dime in your pocket, anything you get is manna from heaven. But once you leave that level, even if it's that manna from heaven that takes you from that level, the next level can never be like, you can't even look at things the way you were looking at them before. It's like if you had like a Passat,
Yeah.
now you want a G-Wag.
Yeah.
Once you get the G-Wag, now you want the Bugatti.
True.
Yeah.
Once you get the Bugatti, then you want a jet.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when I went back to New York at that period and I knew I needed a video and I wasn't getting no funding for no video like that, the per diem that was given to me, I gave it to my man. And my man was a video director. And he said, look, it ain't gonna take too much. The girl you saw in the video, that was the main girl in the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, should I tell this story?
Please, that's why you're here.
Suck your shit.
Okay. I had just broken up with Sarah Ofili at that point for the first time, and I got with Shorty. And she was the PA on the video. She was like, yo, fuck it, I'm gonna help you. You're my boyfriend, I love you. You know? So, fuck it. So she was carrying lights, you know? She was running and getting Starbucks for all the other girls that were extras in the video who didn't even work as much as she did, you know? And then when the extras finished working and we now needed a main girl and we forgot because we were shooting like haphazardly in Brooklyn. And then we needed a main girl. I was like, baby, why don't you do it? You know, come on. It's like, my mom will kill me. I'm like, you only live once.
YOLO.
For real. That's how that shit went down, yo. The nigga didn't even charge me for edit. Fuck that. He was like, yo, you my nigga. It's the same guy who shot Critical.
Critical 2 is one of your best videos. You know I like Critical? Just the intro. Like, from the beginning, from him waking up on the bed, cleaning his eyes, going out.
Wow, you know what he said?
That's my best part of the video.
You know what? I have an issue. You know when you just said, even the intro,
Yeah.
I couldn't see it.
Wow.
Until you said it. Then I saw the intro. I couldn't remember because once you said Critical and the video, the intro, all I could see was me rapping in front of a car. I couldn't remember anything else in the video.
You know I like the video.
Why?
I think that's one of the
phone by the bed.
I think that's one of the best.
And then walking in towel or something like that. Yeah.
I think that's one time that you captured it captured the brilliance and height of the Mohit era. Everybody was in that video, and you just saw that these guys were dominating at that point entirely.
And they were all fucking killed.
Of course,
all of them. Yeah.
It's like, it almost seems like you were that rapper, you know, they never had. And of course, this leads us to the alliance that was going to happen. We saw the album cover, it dropped, you know.
Yeah.
You stretch your arms out, one arm holding the WFA logo, the other arm holding the Moist logo.
You know what's funny? Now that you mentioned that, I think that might have pissed off a lot of people.
I think so too, because you're in Suddenly video, and I remember watching Suddenly video, and a lot of people were pissed off at Ikechukwu.
Why?
I don't know. I was in school and
I was
watching Suddenly video, and
because,
everybody
you know,
was just like,
I'll tell you why.
"Oh, see Ikechukwu, what's he doing? Look at him."
That's why they didn't
In
like
his light
me.
blue, his
That's why.
turquoise pants.
That's exactly why they didn't like it. Because they were noticing me too much.
Like, who's this nigga?
Like, who is this nigga just flexing? You don't even rap on top of the song. They just focus on him anyhow. They flexing muscle anyhow.
But it was the setup.
Now only you get muscle. Now only you won't carry all the girls. The banjo dey inside the film, you don't carry get past you. No. Leave, in fact, free the video.
But the setup for me was mad because it was hits after hits, man. Hits after hits, it was just growing. And all of a sudden, you just saw.
That alliance thing, man, you gotta remember that shit happened. Yeah, well, that was where it ended up, right? Yeah. It was exactly around the same time that I left Storm Records.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
And that's also where, before going to the Alliance, right? There's a track on The Life and Times of Kills, or Kills rather,
Cold.
Evil Boys featuring Mitusi.
Yeah.
That is my jam. Remember that jam? Evil Boys.
All around the world.
Evil Boys.
I think one of the legacies of Kills and NATO is that they made Igbo guys look so cool in hip hop.
Cool in hip hop.
Before it used to be like comical.
Sorry, I confess because of them.
I used to call it this.
Nice.
Aww.
Yeah, true.
You could not be like, okay,
They used to call us
of
Okoros now.
Yeah, this is way before Ill-Base now.
This
You understand?
Now, let me give you Blaze in first Igbo Boy t-shirt.
Because, see,
We
everybody
were
was
rocking,
rocking-
we were rocking
You
Igbo
know
Boy
about Igbo
t-shirts left
boys?
and right. Now that was what we were pushing Igbo Boy. Then we now even branched it into Niger Boy, WFA Troopers, Igbo Boy. Da, 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 da.
They did that. They got that early on.
They did it. These guys did merchandising well. JJC and 419 Squad, they had a lot of stuff, but it was solely for them. But when it
There
comes
was
to,
a
like,
there was
Nigeria
a
boys,
there was a
boys,
group of boys who used to handle all that shit for us back then. DNC. Do you remember them?
DNC,
Yeah, they did
yes.
Nigeria clothing.
Before DNC was Sojo and Hypno.
Yeah.
They were the ones on.
Yeah,
Mode
I
9.
remember Hypno. I remember Hypno.
Hypno was doing a lot for Mode 9. Remember the logo? So you and Neto, like for me, I was like first album, second album. Neto drops his first album, fire.
You know my P album now.
You know
You didn't
what
see-
I
nobody
think,
saw it
you know what I think about.
You know my
when-
P party, Volar.
Guy, I saw that shit on TV.
You weren't there.
No.
How back then?
Yeah,
We
for where?
were far away, miles away from me.
Maybe they're not telling me.
We was supposed to go enter his innocent.
I remember Neto
Wow.
performing. He was performing. You guys were on stage. I remember that shit was on TV.
Let me just say right now,
Yeah.
I actually never thought these moments would come
That was.
where people will be yarning this kind of shit to me, because I've been that guy yarning it to other people.
other
Like,
people.
oh
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
you don't even know, man. When I used to watch you, this is fucking with me. Oh.
Nah, for real.
Thank God for the alcohol.
Back then when you watch a shot,
We're
they
real
used to-
fans.
when they just
I
say storm in
appreciate
the
it, bro.
building. When they used to say storm in the building,
See,
like,
shut
yes.
down.
No, yes,
Shut
ram.
down.
Yeah, we
See,
ram.
you shut down everybody, all of them.
Yeah.
They now drop Jimmy album.
Wow.
You know, I-
Oh my God.
They gave me
Oh
lighter.
wow.
Ah,
One
man.
Storm used to
One
tension
man.
people, man.
Storm.
Storm. When you just say storm in the building.
16 ways to die, choose one.
I didn't remember that song.
Eldina put it on his album also. Jam.
I was just agreeing with him as in, yeah, Jimmy released his album, then he now said puff puff. I was like, it was on the album.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was on that album. It was on that album. So I was always thinking
Yeah.
you and Neto would do like a collab album.
That is
Like,
to define that moment.
It felt like
That
that's what they were
moment,
building
they
up to.
missed it. They missed it. They missed
We didn't
it.
miss it.
And they pay me.
If I hate stuff like that.
We didn't miss it.
It's like how I hate that
We
Olamide
did- we
never
did-
dropped a YBNL album
Album.
2 years
Yeah.
ago.
Same feeling.
Yo,
See,
Same
there's a
feeling.
moment if you miss it, it's gone.
Listen. We did the album.
Fuck.
So it's somewhere in one hard drive now.
I even
See.
got some of the songs on my phone.
Drop this shit now. Drop all these things.
Don't do it for us.
You know what? There's no point keeping music.
I talked to Neto about
There's no
this shit
point.
last year, right?
Drop
And
it.
I played some of the songs for him, and he was like, wow, yeah. And I was like, yo, you know what? You know what's funny?
Drop this shit.
These shit sound like they could fly right now.
Yo. Do you understand?
But
Please.
guess what? I'm not in control of what another man feels is
Yeah, his own, proper.
his own image or his own plans or whatever.
yes.
So
it's 50-50 to
exactly, and at
collaborate.
the same time, it's like I can't hold a grudge against that either. It's like,
No,
yo,
you can't. True.
because at the end of the day,
But that would have been
Songs.
a moment, man.
at the end of the day, songs die every day. That's the truth. I've got over 100 songs that you'll never hear.
True that.
That's just the truth. I can play some songs on my phone right now that I recorded about like maybe 5 years ago, 4 years ago. 3 years ago, 2 years ago, last year, and you'll never hear them. You understand? That was part of the reason why this year I wanted to actually drop like 2 albums.
Please do. We need it.
But you know, at the end of the day,
mixtape with Soski. Oh God damn it.
me and Sauce did a mixtape. It never came out. It was supposed to come out after his. Mine was supposed to be called Okay Hello. Do you remember that?
No.
Okay
I
Hello.
remember the source.
Do you remember a video that I put out that I shot in London that was kind of like an intro mixtape? Okay, hello. I was wearing a yellow top. Yeah, I remember. I was just spitting bars.
Huh.
It was like I was shooting everybody in the video. All the lyrics, if my lyrics had bullets, dead.
Don't die.
Okay, Ikechukwu.
Yes, boss.
What next now? What's happening now? Movies, things.
Yeah, I like
what's...
how you diversify, and which
Yeah.
is the most important.
No,
I
this
tell a
is
lot of
fun.
rappers
It's
from
too
that era.
like that's what the
You can't-
dopest.
you
One of
can't
the
only
dopest.
I think
about
legends.
music now.
legends have to
Yeah, you
diversify.
have to. That's
I've
and that's why
said-
it's still. That's why we say Ikechukwu must be in this on this
It's
podcast
three
because
things. When
he.
you establish yourself as a hip hop artist, three
Yeah.
things: it's sports, pop culture like movies, or fashion.
That's all.
It's
And it's
three things.
Ikechukwu
Why
is
can't
still
I
in that
do all?
conversation. In that conversation.
But why can't you?
You
do
know
go
why?
on
You
Twitter
know why?
every day,
You know why
see
Snoop
people
Dogg is
talking
the greatest of
about-
all time? Snoop
Yeah.
Dogg has done everything.
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 My nigga even did porn.
My nigga, now he has a YouTube channel that is making
That is just
mad
doing
views.
interviews,
Yeah.
mad views, you know. So
Not
that
the guy-
evolution
He went
must
reggae.
come.
This guy went reggae. And we still fuck with him. Because
He did Motown.
Yeah.
he did sexual seduction.
Yeah.
But guess what? That's because he's Snoop.
Yeah.
And that's the same way I feel about myself. I'm Kills. So I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Whatever, man.
But the problem, or should I say not the problem, the difference between them over there and us over here is that them over there, they're very, very loyal.
True.
Over here, we're very, very, very fickle.
Fickle, man.
Yeah.
Too fickle.
It's like,
Fuck yeah.
Because
yeah,
we are few though, like
we're not
you
few,
know,
we're 200 million. And we're not even as big as Texas. And America has 350 million. So they only have 150 more than us, but they're
That's
mass.
they have just theirs.
Come on.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So we're not small, we're huge. We're fucking huge, bro. Just yesterday, I got information that 153 million people out of the 200 have fucking smartphones.
Sure.
153. Now guess what that figure was in 2010? 50.
Triple was smaller.
And back then it was huge. That's
50 was
50 million people
Nigerians
in
have
this Nigeria.
When they suffer, when they die.
Get phone.
My God.
See what happen. See who die.
True.
Do you understand? So now think about it, bro. It's like, it's a totally different game. Totally different game. Like, I can continue to put out music.
Yeah.
But the truth of the matter is, for the last 3 years, I can honestly say to you that my music has been plagued. It's been plagued. I've not been putting out the music I want to put out.
Yeah.
I've been putting out the music that I felt was necessary to put out.
Yeah.
To be accommodated in the
I think that's what
industry.
happens to a lot of veterans. Like, okay,
To maintain relevance.
Yeah.
what's relevant? So
Like
what do I
there's a
do?
track you did with Ice Prince. I didn't like that song at all.
A lot of people
Was
liked
it
it,
very-
but it
Why
wasn't.
was it-
I know someone-
Oh yeah, the
It wasn't what you would
yeah.
expect from two rappers. You understand what I'm
I
saying?
know
As
somebody
a real
loves this,
hip hop
yeah.
head.
I know somebody in the
But
office
get-
that said he loved that song. And
I
A lot of people love that
You're
song.
surprised.
A lot of people love
Mr.
that
Isaac.
song.
What?
You know what? You know what?
It's possible.
It's possible.
And
Don't you just
You said. You know what?
I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart. Fuck Mr. Isaac.
No.
What the fuck is
That's
wrong
his
with
taste. Now, come on. You can't say it's always
Coke,
taste.
Pepsi.
Coke,
I
what?
keep telling you this. You listen, bro. You can't live your life like this. Seriously.
Advice
Tell him,
Seriously,
We've been
seriously.
saying this shit
I'll just-
ever. Tell
Just
him.
because
Tell him.
the motherfucker's opinion
It's different from
is
yours.
different from yours
Simple.
doesn't make him a cocksucker
At
motherfucker.
all.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't.
He loves it,
It
he loves
doesn't.
it.
He loves it. He
Guess what?
loves it.
Be like, you know what? I'll take into consideration that you're allowed to have a different opinion. from
Simple.
me.
Suck it and agree.
Yeah.
You know what here? You know what?
You know, the double narrative. The last single narrative.
Oh man.
Because that way, you don't have to conclude now. You can leave it for later. So the vexation from the conclusion, no go enter now. Yeah.
All right, Ikechukwu.
Yes, boss.
In Nollywood.
Every time he says, all right, Ikechukwu.
Yeah.
I feel like it's
movie industry right now, like we're expecting more because of
Yeah.
how far you've gone. Like, what are you?
What's the next
What
thing?
should we? What's the next thing?
Well,
Because there's already a lane now.
Yeah.
Like he's settled.
And you know when
Yeah.
there's a lane,
And the one is a
there's a
lane.
bit of pressure.
They have
Yeah,
to- you have
but
to
that
exploit
question
it.
is kind of I have to answer it in the best way I can, because when you say what's going on now, you don't know what's going on unless I tell you.
Yeah,
But me
true.
that
True
I've been
that.
in it, I know what's been going on since.
Yeah.
So, like I said earlier, there are a couple of albums that will come out this year. Chances are there might be 2 albums and a mixtape,
That's
because
a lot, man.
all 3 of them are done already.
Fantastic.
So it's just
So it's not like this kid announcing 4 months.
Now this guy today fire gun now.
Like Ikechukwu will say. Like Ikechukwu will say. Not be me talk am.
Okay, cool.
Now, so yeah, so hopefully, God willing, I'll be able to release properly, both those albums, which is an album of new music entitled WIN, which is an acronym for what I need. So it stands winning. That's what I need to win. Second album is Best of Ikechukwu.
Is that a collector's?
Yeah,
rule?
sure.
That's
So it
That
will have
is needed.
all of the hits
Yeah.
plus a couple of new songs that are
Yeah.
considered new hits, but every song is going to come with video.
Fantastic.
Because all of them already have videos anyway.
Yeah,
So,
cool.
yeah. So that's the pack. That's what that package will be. And then there's the mixtape, the album that never came.
Okay, I have a question. Now.
That album that never came, there's a lot of rapping on it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
No, we don't have this.
We
We
need
don't have this.
it. We need
Yeah,
it.
you're gonna hear bars. You're gonna hear bars.
Okay, so you were in this movie with Banky, right?
Yeah.
You don't know Banky as that guy that gets a lot of hits for Banky when I just get married.
Yeah.
But somehow you've managed to escape that.
I haven't though.
You don't get the
He hasn't.
pressure.
He hasn't though.
Yeah.
see
I
that
don't get the
person
pressure.
on Twitter.
Like,
No,
you don't
no,
see that,
I
like-
see it on Twitter because I follow him. I
Are
see it on
you
Twitter.
joking?
I
True,
didn't see that.
true.
I haven't seen it.
I've seen it too.
Me,
I've
we
seen
don't
it
get
too.
fiancé before.
Lots true.
Look at this guy.
True.
That narrative.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
True.
No,
He
that's
gets
what-
it. He
that's what
gets
the
it.
In fact, what you should have said there is that people
You know,
don't
that would
tire
have
for
been,
me, so.
that would have been like
Like a mixtape, like
no,
on an
like
album.
Bob and B.
That's true.
You know, I
That's
remember
true.
writing that story saying they were engaged. I was working on net then.
Also,
I was writing the story.
You remember Nice's show? Nice, Eco Hotel. The show he did. He was also he came
212.
with Sarah. Like they're the first celebrity guest.
Yeah, I remember.
And when
I
they
remember.
came, all the photographers,
Everybody.
I remember.
are like,
I remember.
guys in the hood were saying,
Then there's a
kills
birthday
there.
too.
Everybody were like, kills. But wait, we had every kills back then.
Remember Dr. G show?
Yeah.
Dr. G.
Dr. G show, Club Rockaway.
Club Rock.
Club broke away.
Terry
Club broke
Rapman's
away.
mixtape.
And we're
You
going
came
there.
with Sauce
And we're
King.
fucking going there.
Yes. And
On the
kills
mainland.
on the
Yes.
mainland, Ikeja.
I came with
On
Sauce and
background.
Sarah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Kills-
Sauce came.
Kills entered there.
Kills
Just
entered.
boom.
Kills entered. Born. He just came saying, born like, I don't know this niggas. Yeah.
Because I didn't now. The only
Yeah, I
reason why I go now, Sarah.
Yeah.
Because Sarah and Terry, they'll be family friends.
You
since-
know.
What's your beef with Ted?
What's a beef with
Yeah.
Ikechukwu?
Come
Set us down.
Terry is my nigga. You know, I told you some
Terry's
things.
Terry's my nigga.
I tell you, I told you some things, man.
Terry's like my OG.
You want me to talk?
Yeah.
Then you gotta talk first.
Nice.
Yeah, you got to.
You played yourself. You said, Terry, you told me some things. Now you got Sian.
Yeah, okay, we all knew that, you know, Terry and Sarah had a thing,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden, you know, Kills came into the picture.
Yeah.
And 2 rappers, 1
Did
woman.
you just say?
They had a team.
No.
Yeah.
That's not where my focus is.
What's your focus?
I was trying to
What
play
is your
you.
focus?
I was trying to play you.
Like that boy used to say back in the day, for you to succeed in life, you have to focus.
You didn't say that thing aloud.
You get it? You have to focus.
Fuck off.
If you don't fuck us, you cannot succeed. Okay.
Break that up.
The thing that you said there is that we all knew that Terry and Sarah had a thing.
Yeah.
Why they got him?
Who is the we all?
No, it's not we all, oh, like the niggas close to him. Yeah. Not like the main street niggas.
Now, see, let me tell you one thing about OGs,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, jeez, don't.
OGs like to pride themselves in having an extensive amount of knowledge, life experience.
Yeah.
You get me? and know-how. Besides that, they like to also believe that they got their ear to the ground. What's running in the streets always
popping.
comes back to me
Yeah.
one way or another. I considered myself an OG,
Rightfully so.
but I ain't know none of that shit.
Oh, okay.
You get me?
Alright.
So at the end of the day, for me, it was like,
It's New Jack
smile in your face all the time. Backstabbers. Are you getting me? That's how I felt. Like,
Yeah.
damn, nigga, you was fucking my shorty and you ain't tell me trying to be my homie?
Okay.
I like the way this episode is going.
Do you understand? So like, that's real shit. That's real shit.
That's what you were seeing on
Yeah,
That's what I
on
was
your
saying
end.
back then.
Yeah,
But guess what?
Well,
I still played the bigger man. Once I got that whiff, I was still like, okay. I ain't even tell her that I knew the whiff. I seen him when I'm with her. I'm like, okay. Oh, that's Terry on the phone. Tell that nigga I said, what's up?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, that's his sister? Joy? Oh, Joy, what up? You family.
this guy no family.
You get me? After all, you know, her best friend, Chocho, be confirming and confiding in me and be like, yo, everything knows. It's so good.
man.
But at the end of the day, after we went our separate ways,
Yeah.
it came out that they always used to play.
See, right.
And I was just like, oh shit, oh hey.
I think I already know our next guest.
You guys are clowns.
Let's rock this thing.
On this very high note.
No, but honestly, just because we just spoke about this last topic, which I can't even believe is a topic that we want to end this thing on. We're talking about hip hop. See, now a very close friend of mine recently said to me that, yo, you know what? You talk about this Sarah Ofili a lot.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I don't.
No.
And it was like, he said, no, you do. And I was like, explain to me how I do. He's like, that time that we were talking about, and I was like, yo, you see what it is? Y'all motherfuckers bring up scenarios where I have to talk about that.
Yeah.
You ask me questions, I gotta
I
answer.
was not going to talk about it.
Yeah. No. Yeah. But this is ongoing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, I mean, me and Sarah, we broke up like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
It's been over for like almost 3 years or 3 years.
Yeah.
You know, I've moved on. She's moved on. Whatever. You get me?
Everybody's doing good.
Everybody. Hey, even if they're not doing good, hey, at least everybody's doing them.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
Now, even man talk.
It does not matter what you are saying. What matters is everybody is doing them. That's all now. Everybody is doing them.
I mean, if I see, this your shirt has been gingering me since. So yeah, don't ever confront any woman. But this your shirt has been gingering me because it just has Brooklyn, NYC. So it's just running. My nigga,
just
you know, So let me just say this. I ain't trying to throw no shade. This is Hennessy talking.
You know?
Okay.
Henny talk.
At the end of the day, it's Henny. We blame
I
it on
don't know.
Henny.
Yeah,
Blame
I
it
don't
on the
know.
alcohol, man.
Like for me personally speaking, like this is therapy, right?
Yeah.
I don't get it, and this is a very huge plague, blight
Yeah.
of Nigeria. You claim you want the limelight. You claim you want to build, you want to grow, you want to, and you have all of that,
Yeah.
but then you go looking for more or that same thing somewhere else.
What's that about?
When you lose it, and then you now think you have something, that shit ain't shit. Perfect example. This is gonna fuck you up. Perfect example.
Yeah.
You wanted the limelight. I'm feeling myself in this one, so don't think that. Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
You had kills. Like you said yourself. You said it yourself. You said it yourself.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Like on a mantelpiece, carrying out everywhere. Must build this profile. We must give this girl name. We must give us some. Then you freed that. And you went to go fuck with Terry. The fuck does he have?
Okay.
Did he drop an album yet? Because when I came back to Nigeria, that nigga was up and coming. Still up and coming, right?
Okay.
He's got like.
Damn, I can throw some shade. I should throw shade a lot too because I'm good at it. I'm good at it, Abi.
Next week, I'm charging my phone. That's what I'm
Shout out to my man Terry the Rapman. He liked a couple of pictures
all love,
yesterday.
man.
You know, he be liking my pictures, so you know,
Love, man.
he's cool. He's cool.
I love this shit, nigga.
He's cool. Yo, you know what's funny? I watch MI, yo. And MI be throwing shade at niggas without niggas even knowing. And I just be chuckling like, yo, this nigga good. This nigga good. This nigga good. So I'm learning from that nigga.
I've
even
met
though-
so many lines I can just relate to artists that are like, M.I. They don't even know. Like,
You get shade.
get shit.
Everybody gets shade.
Everybody gets shade. After all, I am the chairman.
You know.
I mean, in some people's opinion, like you said.
No, listen. Omo, you can't compare these two people that were just. I can see. Hello.
Okay, let's on this note.
Hello. Terry.
Let us be going home.
Am I?
This is Friday.
Terry. Am I? Do you understand? It's like you trying to compare.
We're gonna play my man.
Hold on. Man, that's your man. That's my man too. You ain't never play your man out? You lying.
Nah.
You lying. You lying.
Nah.
You played him out. Even to his face too, you played him out.
When?
Just now.
Yeah.
Just wasn't on the mic, so I blew anyways. You see, comparing. Hey, shaky. I have to make sure that I say the right thing because I know it's going to go viral.
Yeah.
It has gone viral.
Already.
You don't know.
All right, so fuck it. Comparing T to M
I'm not tired.
is like comparing.
But let on the page.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Squadron to Don Peach.
Fuck, man. I'm
The Shadow Squadron.
no.
You don't?
No.
Have you ever tasted it in your life?
Never, man.
Ah,
I
God. You have to take a
actually.
moment
It's
to
a
taste
shocking-
it.
It's a shocking moment in life. Like,
Like
You know, but you guess what? He will never taste them before. If you like him, if you like him. But yeah, man, it's local.
like
Jesus
ethanol.
Christ.
Yes, exactly. Because I was just about to say, you know, when you get a cut and they use a cut, it's the same feeling you feel inside here, and you normally feel out.
I'm applying for leave. I'm applying for leave next week.
This has been a very exhilarating, episode.
My name is
This is definitely
Ikechukwu.
a top five.
I hope you guys have realized that I really just don't give a fuck anymore.
I know.
Yeah, we noticed.
I never
At
thought
the end of
we'd
the
be-
day.
I never thought we'd be doing this, like watching you on TV. I never thought we would
Nah,
actually be
never,
able to
never,
create
No, never.
other moments.
Never in my life. From all the way from Delta State. I
This
didn't
guy
even grow up
watch,
in
he never-
Lagos.
he
As you
go-
have now
no,
said
they-
that
I
one,
didn't
let
even
me
grow up
go
in
back and
Lagos.
answer his question. This year, my main project is a play.
Oh.
Yeah, that's my
Stage.
main project.
Stage
So all these other things that we're yarning about, like because
Yeah.
we kept on digressing,
Yeah.
all the other things that we're yarning about, the
Yeah.
albums, they're by the wayside.
Yeah, the
So you
main
get,
projects.
hopefully they will definitely happen,
Yeah.
regardless of the fact. But my main project is
I
a play.
think because you're starting out, doing movies and all that. I think theater will be really good for you.
Yeah.
It's right. It's like
Because-
it's 360 for me. It's going right
because,
back to what I.
grind.
You train more
Yeah.
than just doing movies like
Of
theater.
course,
It's one take.
of course,
and
of course.
And in a couple of years,
It's more work. It's less pay, but it's more work.
Yeah.
And
Ladies
the
and
more
gentlemen.
the more you work, the more you do it yourself.
Skills, baby.
feels in the motherfucking building.
Thank you. You don't do now.
Oh, I appreciate
Thank you for coming.
And it's
And
a wrap.
it's a wrap, guys. Thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode.
They get choice made in enjoy.
Come, you guys have listeners. Yeah. No, that's not. Who they listen
The
now?
natural shit on us.
Oh my
Let's,
God.
let's,
What's
let's
this
talk
show?
our
Okay,
shit.
this
Let's
Let's
talk
talk our
our
shit.
shit. Let's talk our shit.
Let's talk our
This
shit. But
is
the name
actually
of
the
this
biggest.
called Loose
But
Talk.
this is actually the biggest podcast in
Yeah,
Nigeria.
You guys are popular.
This is
man.
actually the biggest
yeah,
podcast in Nigeria.
Okay. I'm just asking. I don't
This
know
is the
you
biggest
guys.
podcast.
This biggest-
I just know you.
This is
I
the
know your
biggest-
face. I know your face from online. You understand? Shit. I don't know Pulse. What does Pulse? Is it like my Pulse? Are you guys faint or are you
When
strong?
Nigerians don't shit, they say, I know your face. You did online. You did online.
You
You did online.
Buhari friend, Abi. Say, Baba.
Oh my
All right,
God.
man. It's a wrap from us. Thank you, guys.
Peace.
Out.